Boo! It's me again. Hello. Hello everyone. I'm gonna need a minute because I reloaded my save and realized it took me way back before the time skip, so I'm actually trying to replay it. I'm actually looking back at my VOD and trying to redo every answer so that, you know, you guys don't feel cheated. It doesn't feel like that I did like a separate, you know, set of answers. So I'm just trying to catch up to where we left off. But hello everyone. I did you a scare? Boo! It's a bear! It's a bear sitting in a chair. What's she doing there? It me. Okay, let me progress the story a little bit while you guys can't see it, and then we'll get started. I'll say my hellos. For now, you guys can oh, how about this? I'll put you guys here in the cub corner. You guys can explode each other and all of that, and then we'll say our hellos, and then we'll continue. I miss you too, Sime. Aww. Wait, let's see. Give me a minute. If I play my own VOD, can you... Yeah, I don't think you guys can hear it. Cool. Fine, then keep your secrets. Okay, I got to I'm not fully caught up. I'm just waiting for the end of this cutscene, and I think we should be caught up. It's also because it's the execution scene again. I don't want you guys to have to see the execution scene again. God, I was like looking back at the VOD too, and I was like, dang, remember all the things that we saw last time? the thing that we walked in on the church. Okay, now we can go back to the class. I'm not caught up, but I it's after the execution. So, by the way, you guys like the medieval classroom? Look at how fitting it is now. Look at how fitting it is. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you guys. I didn't forget about you guys. I'll say my hellos soon. Ah, what did I pick? What did I pick during my last playthrough? Licks the flowers. Are they tasty? I'm like skipping through the VOD. Give me a second. Okay, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I remember I answered this. I was like, what's wrong with you? Oh yeah, okay. So, I'm afraid so. Okay, well, we'll stop here so I could say my hellos, everyone. Hello, it's me, Babinka Bear. Hello, it's your local sun bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer, and Marginalia. And now you guys are part of the Marginalia. We're all part of the Marginalia now. We're all— no, don't bomb! No! Dang it! Hello, how you guys been? It's only been less than 24 hours, hasn't it? No! All the bombs! No! Well, you guys seem to be having fun anyway. How you guys doing? Oh my gosh. Don't bomb the Marginalia. It's very fragile. It's very fragile. Alright, let's say our hellos, shall we? So, hello everyone. Hello. Let's see, we got C-May, you got your sticker. You guys might have noticed that so my stickers, I'm back to using MixItUp, so the counts should be accurate now. Actually, let me fix something real quick. It's my game screen. I want it to fit perfectly within the this little box here. There you go. That sure is Marginalia. Okay, so C-May got your sticker. Gojikins, hello, you got your sticker. Matthew, hello. Vitehide, hello. Ghosty, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, how was Zomboy today, Matthew? How was it? How was Threm? I saw that you were streaming, but I had quite a bit of work today. Reading more resumes, by the way. I was reading more resumes and once again ranting about, like, keep it to one page. Why is it why is this more than one page? Why are you telling me about your time at Urban Outfitters? Back to the past. Samurai Jack. Let's see, am I catching up? Everyone's bombing each other, everyone's attacking each other, licking the flowers. Pretty spiffy. Is there a snail in the margins? Not yet. I can add it though. I can add it. Matthew is here to help us clear the fence. Oh no. It has been at least one workday. It has. Was gonna collect the grills in Rosewood because you can collect grills in that game? That's pretty— well, from a game where you can also collect undies, I guess I shouldn't be so surprised that, like, you can collect grills. We could all apply to work for a teacher in California and just send me your 40-page resumes where you guys talk about your volunteer work in Urban Outfitters. How about some hair murdering knights? Ooh, that's a good idea too. I've heard about those marginally. There's the snails, there's the knights on the snails, there's the bunnies, the benuis murdering the knights, right? So we can add some more things. I just kind of added the basic stuff because I knew that I wanted room for you guys to wander around, your avatars to wander around. I wanted some room for the chat. I wanted some room for myself. So yeah. I have no resume, but I have this 96k word novel. If it's a cool genre, I will read it. Alright, let me keep on progressing so I catch up. I'm not gonna read it out loud because we did this last time, but we're near where we caught up on. And Piero, he's saying goodbye. As I will you. May I see it one last time, please? Oh yeah, we get to see his art. We get to see the cool art. Tell me about this gap in your work history. That's when I went into a little strange and wandered into the woods, naked in a fugue state. For 3 years? Yes. Sci-fi horror, dark corporate humor, horror. That's right up my alley. Renan's resume, but it's a Silmarion. Silmarillion, and he lied about everything. I remember we recognized some characters here, like Big Yorg, right? Big Yorg. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that's Andreas right there, isn't it? He put himself in the work. Very cool. Silmarillion. Omarion from what was he from? Do you guys remember that guy Omarion? Was he from what group was he in? He was like in an R&B group, wasn't he? B2K. Oh my gosh. Like, what a blast from the past. The silly marine. May Shark, hello. Just dropping by to say hi and have a great stream. Thank you, May Shark. Hello, thanks for dropping by. You got your sticker. The Omarion is the prequel to Lord of the Rings. Ah, that's why I kept on hearing it so much. I've heard of the Silmarillion, the Omarion, right? From B2K. And I heard of it, especially when like Randon talks about it, right? But I've never actually read it. Not much of a reader, really. I know I said it before, but like grad school just like really ruined my sense of reading. Like I really can't read anything that's like more complex or longer than like a young adult novel, right? So maybe one day I'll get my reading skills back, but it's been years since when did I graduate? I graduated in like 2017 from my master's program, and I'm still burnt out from reading. But maybe I'll get back into it. I did read a really nice novel. It was about like a Filipino American, a Baripino Bear American going to the Baripines, and it's called the Saint. What is it? Is it the Saints of Nothing? What was it called again? Patron Saint of. It was called Patron Saints of Nothing. I read that one, but I think that one is like a young adult novel. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was right before, I'll tell you this, like I was at a school for work, and I had made friends with the librarian because she was just really cool. I really liked the librarian, and I just so happened to see Patron Saints of Nothing, and it has really cool like cover art, and I was like, oh, that looks really cool, and she was like, oh, why don't you check it out and read it? And I'm like, but I'm not a student. I'm just visiting your school. And she's like, it's okay, you're gonna be here for a while, just check it out and read it. And she let me read it. I returned it I think only a couple days after, and the very next day, I remember because like another coworker of mine had also checked out a book from her library. The very next day was lockdown. It was 2020. The very next day was lockdown, and I remember my coworker just being like, how am I gonna return this book? She did end up returning it like 2 years later after like, you know, we were returned to quote unquote normalcy, right? So but the Patron Saints of Nothing is like the last like full book that I remember like reading, like cover to cover. But we'll see. Yuki, hello, welcome. Ibang Adarna is a good read, but it's also mandatory. I've heard of that story. Well, I've seen students in like a Filipino school like recreate it, right? Is that the one with the does it have like the Sari Manok, or it has like some princes and a princess? I remember seeing like a little play for it. Ibang Adarna. Yeah. All right, let's keep on catching up. And we'll yap some more once I'm caught up too. The little muck, hello. A scrap of parchment. Oh yeah, we found this like writing. Do not return here, a warning. Brother Florin found a similar note in the Baron's clothing. Yeah, we'll be truthful. And I found more notes delivered to others while I was investigating. Someone was trying to manipulate him into going to the chapter house. I wish I knew. I'll come as often as I can. And then we know what happens. We know what happens, right? There's gonna be a time skip. That's right, it was a magical bird. It wasn't specific. This is where we left off. It wasn't specifically the Sari Manok, right? But it was some kind of magical bird. Alright, so this is where we left off. So I'll go ahead and pause. There we go. Yeah. So now that it's we can do a little bit of yaps. How you guys do? I didn't tweet out! Oh my gosh. I mean, not tweet, but bisky out. Let me go ahead and do that. Give me a second. I forgot. I didn't post that I'm live. Red Soicle. Live now. Tweetless behavior. Oh no. There we go. I tweeted. I have been thinking of going back to Twitter, by the way. just so that I can like get the Babinka name out there just a teensy bit more. But it's just like the thing with like Twitter versus Bisky is that like it's so wholesome and like it's pretty nice on Bisky, very drama free. Though I have been getting some spam accounts following me though on Bisky. But also Twitter's kind of funny. I took a hiatus from it when everyone was jumping ship to Bisky, and then like a couple weeks ago I went back on Twitter just to check out how things were going, and I forgot that I was following like a fair amount of artists. I was seeing their art again. But then like even the like rage bait, you know, like those meme blue check accounts where they're just like posting like funny videos that are like manufactured and all of that stuff. I was like, dang, there's just so much memeage here. There's just so much memes. Runs in late with Lord Pancake's manifesto in my mouth. I'm here. Hello, beeplebees. Hello, welcome. We were just catching up on my save for Pentiment. It actually went back further than I thought, so I had to kind of redo all of my choices again. So we just caught up to where we left off, but now is chatting time. But before that, I'm actually gonna drink some water.
Ooh, I just
love sulfuric acid. Let me just adjust my mic. By the way, hello! Owen! Hello, you're playing Lost But Found. Thank you for the raid! Sparkly TSA agent raid! Is that what that game's about? The Lost But Found? By the way, tomorrow I'm playing a game that you had posted in that one in JLG, just little guys. I haven't checked out Lost But Found, but hello, welcome. Hello, mechanics. Thank you for the raid, Owen. Hello, how you guys doing? How was the game? Say Shun, thanks for getting your sticker. Oh, yeah, let's say our hellos, shall we? So hello, Owen. Hello, Vite. Welcome. Hello, Seishun. TSA Sparkly Agent Sparkly TSA Agent Raid. Let's go. You're the lost and found guy at the airport, and you have to give stuff back to their owners or sell them to the black market. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty satisfying to play. I wonder if I should play that off stream or on stream. That sounds kind of fun. I might check it out, or I'll look at your VOD. Actually, I'll take a look at your VOD. End up winning 2 giveaways today. Nice! I thought that you're gonna play the demo for that paleontologist game. Yeah, I actually was just gonna play it off stream, but it seems so charming and endearing that I was like, nah, I should play this on stream. I'm gonna be playing Goodlands tomorrow. Not Badlands, Goodlands. And it's just a demo. It's just like a demo for like a I think you're a dinosaur. I played like the first like couple minutes. You're a dinosaur. You're a low poly dinosaur. Digging up bones, and that's all I know so far. You could drive around. So I'm pretty excited to play it tomorrow. I'm trying to sneak in as many streams as I can before I go on mini vacay later this week. It's very stressful. Watch the VOD first. Dinosaur digging up dino bones. I know, right? Well, it's like what archaeologists do when the lands are good. Exactly. Yeah. And you just caught us as we like caught up in the my save file it went back pretty far, so I actually had to catch up while I was on my welcome screen. But yeah. Oh yeah. So, Owen, if you have to do any post stream care, then feel free. Same with the mechanics, but if you want to stick around, then we'll be playing Pentiment soon. But I'm just yapping for now. Yeah, how you guys been? Oh no, not the bombs! We were talking about reading earlier. But another thing that I'll be lurking for a bit. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So, did you guys hear that Hatsune Miku is in Fortnite? Well, I know it got like leaked, right? Like people like been knew, like people knew that Hatsune Miku was gonna be in Fortnite, but now is like the actual like announcement. And I think is she coming tomorrow? Because I heard it was like the 14th, right? But I might do that off stream. I might play that off stream. We'll see. Because I have played Fortnite before. I actually really enjoyed it because it's so like I typically avoid shooters and like multiplayer games where it's just like a lobby of random people. Just because like I'm fragile, right? I'm kind of thin skinned in some respects where like I can't take it if people are being like insulting or problematic or whatever. It's gonna linger on my mind, you know. I would not survive in like a COD lobby, basically, is what I'm saying. Or maybe I would, and I just never tried it. But like you know, but typically I don't like. I didn't grow up playing a lot of multiplayer games. I didn't grow up playing like MMOs, for example, or like you know playing like Halo, like on the mic, you know. So I'm buying Miku day one. Nice, let's go. Hi Cielo, I'm here too, but you officially passed me, so I must go. Goodbye. Yeah, no worries, no worries. But yes, so but yeah, I didn't grow up playing like a lot of multiplayer games. I much preferred like single player, you know, story mode games. It wasn't until like college that I had a very close friend who was really into Halo. And well, there was this one time during college where like, you know, we didn't like I think none of us had jobs, we were all fresh out of like high school. We would like go over to a friend's place and just play Halo all day. I remember. And the thing is, I feel like we would play like in teams. Like we would play multiplayer, but like we were in a team. And I remember I always just felt bad because I was always like, I felt like I was the one like bringing down the team because I wasn't like so good at aiming and shooting and whatnot. Or I feel like, I'll say this, when I played like single player, like you know, BioShock or um battle is it Battlefield? Like I played Battlefield 1. I really liked it. I feel like I'm decent when it comes to aiming and shooting. Oh, and Cyberpunk is another really good example. Like I feel like I'm actually pretty decent, but it's just that everyone else is like really good. It's like much better and much quicker, right? So I feel like I'm decent, right? I'm decent nuts. I'm decent at shooting, especially the headshots. They feel very fulfilling. But it's just that everyone else is better. So that's why I don't typically like playing multiplayer. But that just goes to show how good Fortnite is because I felt no stress whatsoever. Even when I die, like even when I get like shot, sometimes I will be like, man, oh man. But I'm not gonna be like, grrr, never playing this game again. That was BS. They were camping, blah blah blah. It was fun. And then for the first time I played duos, doubles, whatever you call it, with beans. And it was fun because usually I'm very stealthy, right? Like my usual strat with these games is like to be stealthy, hide, snipe people, you know. Some like I did experiment with just going like, you know, going all in and just going what was it? Leroy Jenkins. Like I did experiment with just like rushing in, you know. There are days when I've been impatient and doing that and just got my butt whooped. And sometimes it will succeed. Sometimes, oddly enough, that does lead to me getting the battle royale, but I much prefer the stealthy approach, right? But when I was playing with Beans, it was actually really fun because he could be the stealthy one and then I could be the bait. I could just run out and be like, "Oh no, I'm just so defenseless and I just don't know how to play this game. I'm old. I don't know how to play this. What does this button do?" And then someone will shoot at me and then Beans will get them. Like, you see, we're just so smart as no, I'm just kidding. I feel like everyone else is like doing a similar strat, right? Just like one person be the bait, the other person hiding in the shadows, that kind of thing. But yeah, with all that said, I'm pretty excited for Migu, Hatsune Migu, to be in Fortnite. So I might play that soon, but I also have like a bit on my plate before my little mini vacay. I got my mini vacay coming up. I'll only be gone for like a weekend, but I do want to get some things done, like some commissions, some projects out of the way before then. today's project was I actually did it pretty quickly. It was like after I was off work already. I was working on my Discord. If you guys haven't noticed, if you guys are part of my Discord, I did an announcement that I was fiddling with categories and channels and whatnot. I really like the forum function when it comes to Discord, where like I don't know, I do like being pretty minimalist, but even I was realizing that you were watching things change in real time. No way. Oh no, I had eyes on me. I had eyes on me. Oh man, I thought it was like, there was like a lull in conversation, so people weren't looking at my Discord. I was like, this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time for me to do changes, and no one will notice, right? Until I ping everyone. But you were saying in real time. I noticed the changes as they happened. Do what? There's eyes on me. I'm getting perceived. Well, so you watched it all happen. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm flattered. But yeah, so there's a couple of new things there. There's some roles. You guys can sign up for roles now. Mostly the pronoun thing, but also like watch-alongs. I felt bad about I always use the Beeplebees role for pings, and I was like, sometimes I get annoyed when I'm in like a Discord and the default ping is the everyone ping. I like Discords where you can opt in to pings, right? And I'm like, wait, why am I not doing that then? Why am I not doing like because the Babinka ping is technically everyone. As soon as you join that Discord, you get the Babinka ping, right? So I started feeling bad about that, so I made a dedicated role so that if you guys were interested in my little class announcements, then you could opt into that. But yeah. So I was doing that. I was playing around with the roles. There's a new category called the teacher's desk. I tried to make all the categories like class related. Because at one time it was like Binka chat, Babinka chat, Binka art, blah blah blah. Like so. So now it's let's see, what do we have here? We have the teacher's desk, which is all the info about myself. There's the bulletin board where it has like announcements and when I go live and all of that good stuff. There's class discussion where you guys can chat. Now there's a fandom chat. So now you guys can talk about different fandoms. Like Digimon and Fate Go and other things. Art Assist is now a forum, so now you guys can make your own post, right? Whenever you want to like show off your art that you need feedback on. Finally time to acquire my she/he pronouns. Exactly. And what else? I think I nicknamed the VC category the class mic. I couldn't think of like what to name it because I was like, what's like class related that relates to like talking, right? Like speech class. So I just made it class mic. But yeah, so they're all relatively small like adjustments, but I feel like in the long run they make it a little bit cleaner. Hopefully, at least. Hopefully. Class rep. It's like for the what would you like if you go into the Discord, there's the categories are bulletin board, teacher's desk, class discussion, and little Arto. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the class. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Will the new model be in wardrobe? Oh my gosh, that's what I forgot to do. Yes, so I will put my Live 2D model in the wardrobe. And you guys can comment on stuff in the wardrobe now. I initially I didn't allow for any messages to be sent in there because I was like, I'm always scared of bad actors. It's the anxiety in my brain that's always like, I'm scared of bad actors are gonna come in and just be like, all your outfits suck. And that's also why whenever people ask about the Discord link, sometimes it dies, right? The link just like doesn't work anymore. It's because I put a limit of like I think 5 people join and then I have to make a new link. The reason for that is because once again I'm afraid of bad actors. I'm afraid of like raids or something, like the hate raids on this little bear. I'm just a bear. So that's why I limit it so that even if someone were to like hate raid, it would only just be like 5 people and we could handle it really quickly. You call it class presentations for the voice chat? That is another thing I've been thinking of, by the way. For work today, I had to do some research, and my research topic this time was graffiti art. Not like ancient graffiti, like oh, Marcus Aurelius is a real dum dum, but like modern graffiti. And I thought about how Mega Bronson, he keeps on mentioning that he wants to do like a collab sometime. And I'm like, ooh, I wanna, and we were talking about it like on New Year's or something, right? About like we should do class presentations. We should do like a show and tell where you guys tell me what you guys are really expert in, right? But I gotta set that up. I don't know yet if I want to make it like a Google form or just like a some kind of like comment here with this format, and I'll reach out to you on whether or not we want to do a collab together. Let's see, your outfits suck on great outfit juice because they're great. Thank you, beeplebees. Thank you. Wait, I just realized, is my Babinka even on in the wardrobe? It's not. Oh my gosh, I've been messing up. I need to include. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my to-do list. I need to put my live 2D model, my Babinka, my driving model, right? My driving model. Look, watch this. Do you guys want a little bit of a blast from the past? Can I change this real quick? You know what? Let me make myself disappear real quick. Goodbye. Oh, I thought that would be a transition. Let's do fade for that. Give me a second. Slide to the left. Okay, give me a second. Avatar settings. Load new avatar. Where are my avatars? Streaming model. PNGTuber. Haha, here it is. I found it. Okay, you guys ready? You guys remember this model? What I'm driving. Oh no, your immersion. Your medieval immersion. I'm no longer Babinka. I'm on a bus. Make sure if you want to see all available channels in the server, you gotta check all the checkboxes and categories and browse channels. Yeah. I don't know if I thought I set it so that by default it includes it, but I did notice that when I was fiddling around with the server that sometimes all the channels might not be available. So make sure you guys do that. Eats the projector out of stress. Looks like you're being sneaky. I know, without the bus, it doesn't quite like read that I'm a bus driver. This is what I don't like about community servers. It hides channels unless you opt in. Ah, I see. Mika looking back at us like a gang boss. She's on the invisible bus. Okay, I'll restore my Babinka. Give me a second. There we go. I fade out of existence. Load new avatar. Medieval. There you go. There she are. But yeah, so it's fun to fiddle around with Discord because on one hand I do feel like I try to be as minimalist as I can. It's like with my actual like room and like living space too. I try to be very minimalist, but I also have all these little knickknacks that I just gotta have, right? So it's the same. Back to the past. Samurai Jack. It's the same with my Discord. I want to be minimal too, but sometimes there's just like, oh, there should be like a Digimon channel. But I want it to be clean, which is why it's in a forum now. It's in a forum. But yeah, just make sure that if you guys go to my Discord, there should be like a browse channels option. I think. Like, and you can see all the different channels that are there. But yeah. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? Let's actually get started with the game, and we need to find out what happened. What happened? I think Piero's dead. No. Okay. So, we've had a time skip because we look different. I don't know. I don't remember how long. I think they're gonna say it. And then we have this kid, Caspar. Not Casper. Not Casper Cattuccini, but Caspar. Which I think, isn't he named after, that name Casper actually comes from, like, Gaspar, right? And I think that's one of the three not Kingsmen. The three kings that visit Jeebus when he's born. What were their names again? It was, like, Gaspar and, wait. What are the names of the three kings? Oh, it is Casper. Like, so it's Melchior, Casper, and Balthazar. Yeah. I thought it was Gaspar, but or maybe it's Casper. Whatever. Yes, exactly, Owen. Yes, Melchior, Balthazar, and Gaspar. There was okay. Last thing I'll say before we like continue on. There was a really cool book that I read. It was from the same author as Do you guys remember Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? That guy who wrote that, he wrote another book about the three magi, and it's kind of this like kind of realist take on like the birth of Jesus and like the three magi, the three kings, where it stars the three kings, but it's like them finding Mama Mary and like, you know, the whole thing that comes out of like, you're telling me that you had that kid out of like like you're telling me that you're a virgin and you had that kid. All right, I'm pretty sure she's lying. Like, the movie is actually kind of awesome. I don't know if I ever watched the movie for. You're talking about Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, right? I remember reading the book. I don't remember if I watched the movie, but I do remember. I was taken in by how absurd the title was. Yeah. Oh, what's the Three Kings one? Okay. Give me a second. So Abraham Lincoln. Oh yeah, that's right. It was in 2012. Oh my gosh. So who wrote it? Seth Graham Smith. Unholy Night. That's the name of the book. Oh, he wrote a bunch of things. He wrote Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. Last American Vampire. I haven't read that one. The Big Book of Born. Okay, this guy wrote a lot. Cool. All right, I should check those out. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? So, are you all right, Master Andreas? What? Are you all right, Master Andreas? Yes, thank you. I was just remembering him. Trying to, anyway. It doesn't come easily anymore. Oh, would you like me to leave you alone? I don't know why I'm giving him this, like, really bad British accent. Oh dear, oh blimey. No, Casper. It's not necessary. There's nothing to be done about it now. It's too late. Like so many things. It's Guy. This guy. Victorian child voice. Please, Papa. Please. Just a little bit more of the gruel. I'm starving, Papa. What do you mean you need to get cigars again? Cigarettes. Is that French? Andrea Smaller, I never expected to see your face here again. Have you been in Nuremberg for these last 7 years? It's been 7 years! No, Nuremberg for a few years, but I received some lucrative commissions abroad. Oh yeah, that's right. We made a choice, right? I think last time I chose Spain because, you know, that's in terms of like the knowledge that I know, I feel like knowing Spanish would be really handy, right? As well as like Arabic. So let's pick that again. Aragon. I spent a few years in Aragon. They're quite fond of the Netherlandish painters, and my style was, well, close enough. Oi, would you like me to leave you alone, mate? Oh, blimey. Where are my dippy eggs and soldiers? Are they still conducting those ghastly inquisitions there? Across the peninsula, yes. Though less so in Aragon. Why? I find them cruel. The Jews were ejected from Dijon as well, an ugly part of our history. I'm surprised you care at all. Well, I'm not about to leap into a fire to save anyone, but I don't think it's right what's happened to them. In any case, it seems time and fortune have been kind to you. I apologize for not writing ahead of time. My mind has been distracted. Sorry to drop in unannounced. It wasn't planned. I was just passing through. I suppose 7 years is a long time. Yeah, I'll apologize. Let's see if we can get into some good graces, right, with Guy. Hello, Pickles. Hello. Welcome. We're continuing where we left off with Pentiment. Well, your distraction has become our responsibility, I suppose. Anyway, I'm surprised a man of your wealth has time to visit a small country abbey. Oh, thank you for the pet. Wait, did it not activate the pet? Where's my little thing? There we go. The pet. Oh, it did. Okay. I just didn't notice it. There it is, Casper. Brother guy has a spirit as bitter as lemon and sour as old milk. You haven't changed at all. Still the same asshole. Guy caring about anyone other than himself? Color me shocked. It looks like it activated? Oh, I think I might have just not noticed it. But you got a double activation then. Okay. Let's see. Do we tell Casper about it? I'll pronounce his name as Casper just because it's funner that way. Like Casper Cattuccini. Or do we tell Casper or do we just like banter with him? Let's banter. This is Curacao, Andreas. You should know by now. Nothing changes. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the guest house. Your boy may stay as well, of course. Boy. Many thanks lead the way. He's my apprentice Casper, and we appreciate the hospitality. Yeah, let's be nice. I didn't warm up my voice before this. Unique New York. Unique New York. I am the very model of a modern major general. Ooh, cool. I have like a cool little like fur like shoulder thingy. He no longer has a name. He is now Boy. Boy. Red leather. Yeah, that one. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. You You norky, you yerk. What's the I am a mother, what is it? I am a very pleasant mother pheasant plucker. My mother was the most pleasant mother pheasant plucker that ever plucked a mother pheasant. Okay, wait. What was the actual tongue twister? Mother pheasant plucker tongue twister. I am a mother pheasant plucker. I pluck mother pheasants. I am the best mother pheasant plucker that ever plucked a mother pheasant. I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son, but I'll be plucking pheasants when the pheasant pluckers are gone. Nice. Unique New York. New York is, it's still getting me. Okay. When was the last time someone stayed? When was the last time someone stayed here? Everything's so musty. Master Andreas, how did you come to be so well known at Curacao? I thought you spent your Wanderjahr wandering years in Flanders. I did, but I finished them here, earning my money in the scriptorium while I finished my masterpiece. Really? I didn't think Abby still had a scriptoria. Is that like rain? That's rain outside, right? I keep on seeing little like flashes here. One wonder jar, please. Do you think it's full of wonder eggs? Or like what is it? The chocolate, right? The Kinder eggs, the Kinder Wonder eggs. They don't, and Curacao doesn't anymore, for better or for worse. I suppose I should tell you. There was a murder at the Abbey while I was here. What? Really? One can only hope. It was a dreadful affair. This may sound strange, but it was thrilling. It was thrilling. This I mean, I don't know how Casper would think of me if I were to say this, right? Like it was thrilling. It kind of was, like otherwise it would have been kind of dry, right? Okay, let me put myself in these shoes. Let's say that a moida were to happen. Yeah, I think it would be more so that it was kind of dreadful. Murder. Yippee! Father Gurnett panicked and accused my friend Brother Piero of committing a crime. I did some searching and managed to convince the archdeacon that someone else was the murderer. One of the peasants, Ottilia Kemperin, died for the crime. You got someone killed? Yes. It was after I let an innocent man die. You know, it was a long time ago. I really don't want to talk about it. Get hype! A murder! Let's go! Thrilling, you got an innocent woman killed. That's exactly why I'm like, nah, let's opt for something else. What a thrill. I could be like, this would make me seem more innocent, but it also seems like I'm just making excuses. So yeah, I was gonna say like just the single yes. Like, you got someone killed? Yeah, I kind of did. I know I had no idea you were involved in something so exciting. What a freak. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was gonna say thrilling, but sure. Why didn't you mention it before? That must have been a terrible situation to be in. I made some missteps in my time at Curacao, but I saved my friend's life in the end. Hard, yes, but also exhilarating. This like comes off a certain way. We'll do this one. So what are we doing in Tassing now? Just like Columbus, he got the bloodlust. I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero, and to be honest, I'm not looking forward to returning to Nuremberg. This commission, it's an obscene vanity piece under the pretext of a religious scene. Oh, it always is, with like some of these, if we get into art history mode, a lot of these are like if you look at like Renaissance art, a lot of it is like, oh, it's baby Jesus, but the model is my kid, or like it's Mother Mary giving me blessings, you know? There's a lot of art like that. My patrons just want to celebrate themselves on their wealth. Artist at the time, oh, not this ish again. It's literally self-insert like fan art, basically. Like a lot of Renaissance art would be like self-insert fan art where it's like, yeah, me and Jesus are really buddies. Yo, draw Jesus giving me a high five, exactly, Vite height, exactly. I dread each new commission more than the last. Every step I take toward home is agonizing. That's not how I feel nowadays. I like all my commissions. Andreas wouldn't let an innocent man get killed, but would let an innocent woman get killed. Andreas is a misogynist. No! No, it was the only choice I had. It was either that or blame my new best friend who's into the occult, or blame two guys that I barely know. I had to, in one way or another, an innocent person was gonna die. The Borgias OCs do not steal. Do not steal. But master, you're famous and rich. Your work is wonderful. When I saw your altarpiece in Nuremberg, I begged my father to help me become your apprentice. I don't understand how you could accomplish all of that and be unhappy. Oh, how young is this guy? You could have gotten a twofer? You chose the lady? No, I didn't want to choose any of them. I think no matter what, you would have gotten like an innocent person killed, basically. Man. I should have investigated Lucky, then maybe I could have like accused him. I know it must be hard to believe I was once very much like you. All that I've accomplished is my work, and now I'm left hollow with nothing else left. I thought I wanted to be like my father, like my brothers. I thought that was my dream. This is kind of like he's talking to basically like a younger version of himself, very optimistic. So what would I say to a younger version of myself? Keep doing what you're doing, I guess. How did you bombed me and I got 5 from the jump catching game? Let's see. Well, we'll do this one. That like I thought chasing someone else's dream would be my dream. Once I wanted this life so much that it consumed my every waking thought. Rigged. Do art sooner, young. Yeah, actually, that is what I would tell my younger self, is to like keep doing art, like, because I gave up, and then it wasn't until I was like in my late 20s that I was like, hey, I could. This is actually something that's pretty fun. You draw those Sonic OCs, young Babinka. It wouldn't be Sonic. I wasn't really into Sonic as a kid. It would be like my Digimon OCs or something. You got to keep on developing Evil Wolf Dragonmon. I don't know if I've changed or if what I wanted was never really real. Maybe I've been a fool this whole time. I want life as an artist to be better for you, Casper. Learn from my mistakes. So this is what you have to look forward to. A life of disappointment? I would say the first one. Learn from my mistakes. Sonic OCs. Never stop art. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would tell my younger self. Don't stop art. And, you know, if you want to be a celloist, you can, I guess. But, like... But art might be a little more fun. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush, then get a week, and then a week goes by and it goes untouched. That emote. Art. This will be remembered. Alright, yes, Master Andreas. Yeah, I wanna encourage the kid. Why not? I shouldn't be burdening you with such dark thoughts, Casper. Well... Come, let's visit my old friend Klaus. It's been too long. Which one's Klaus again? Who the heck is he? I forgot. Oh, wait, he fed us. He gave us food. Everyone's aged. Everyone's aged now, so I don't recognize them. Like, we're gonna visit my old friend Klaus. Click on the picture. Who the hell is that? Like, you should have gotten the occultist killed. I'm sure he would have appreciated the goth aesthetic of getting burned at the stake. Maybe he would have. I want to bother him now for rank. I want him to face my wrath of being like, "Hello, new best friend." As you like, Master Andreas. Cool. We can go visit stuff now. Later, oh, he's gonna follow me. I guess he's just gonna follow me wherever now. Okay, so we're in the guest room or the guest house. Let's go to the lower abbey. We can visit people now. It's raining. Barifornia could use this rain. Oh, has the map changed at all? This looks like it's still the same. Is it? Guest house, abbot house, the shrine. The church still seems pretty much the same. Let's go to Outer Tassing. Has anything changed here? Doesn't look like it. As Guy says, nothing changes. Nothing. War never changes. But also, in that same year, another game came out and it said that war has changed. Did new best friend ever write back? We're gonna force him to. The cold rain made my basil will no. Oh no. My dad a couple years back I remember he tried to like start his own little like mini garden. He was like growing like tomatoes and stuff and like that. And I think the ganj as well. But one day we had a very hot summer. We had a very hot summer day in Barifornia, and I remember he like texted me saying that his garden like died because of it, and I remember being so sad. I was like, we have to shoot the sun. War never changes, except war has changed. Old salt mine. Oh, there's salt. Golden Hand Inn? Was that always there, or is that new? And then what's in Tassing? Drucker House, Zimmerman House. This seems kind of the same. Oh, there's more of our character now. Wait, what's Mystical Spirit? Did we always have that? What's Mystical Spirit? Andreas has absorbed some concepts of Christian mysticism via the heretical book found in Kurosawa's scriptorium. He's continued his studies with other translated texts as he found them. Ah, interesting. Not the cabbages. That feeling when the caterpillars ate all the cabbages. No! Our plant life. No. My cabbages. Feels strange being back in Curacao, back in Tassing. I haven't talked to anyone here in years. I should stop by Klaus's house to see how he's been. Cool. Let's do it. Follow me, Casper. Get those legs moving. The horse isn't here anymore. Do you think Mousefonger and all the cats and dogs are still here? Bunny. Oh wait, that's it's a cat! What a stunning collection of wildflowers. They all grow so plentifully in the meadow. Cat! It's Schlau. Hello, Schlau. Pet the cat. Kitty cat. Oh, it's like Snackery. Surely the cats are still here. Yeah, they're Schlau. The dancing Casper. Oh, look at that. We got people here. Just do it. You know it's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Oh, is that Martin? I can't tell. Otto, I'm scared. It's dangerous to cross the abbot. Oh, we have an ad break coming up, by the way. Would you prefer the alternative? You don't need to do that, Otto. I understand. I'm just saying... Andreas? Andreas Mahler? The sun burned all my herbs and wilted my lettuce. We must execute the sun! Reminds me of when I shot the VIP stripping missiles at Casper. That was fun. That was pretty funny to see. That was actually pretty funny. Wait, let's go ahead and put you guys over in the cub corner. We do have a an ad coming up soon. Revenge for the plants. Okay, your assignment while I take a little bit of a break for the ad break. Your assignment is you guys like eating cars, why not eat the sun? Really? I feel like that's a pretty fair assignment, right? I gave you VIP for Ghost to snipe, but you got hit twice. Wait, what? For Ghost to snipe? Wait, I gave you VIP for random stream? Or are you talking about Matthew? Who got hit in the AoE? Attack Gochikins. I had enough to give, she has enough to take. There you go. I'm sorry. The what missiles? Fire the missiles! I think the ad break's gonna start soon, so I'll be right back. Go ahead and eat the sun. Okay, we're back. Hello. Hello, Mega Bronson. Hello. Students, did you guys complete your recess assignment? Did you guys blow up the sun? Oh, look at that. Good job. I should have made that like a fade transition. Wait, give me a second. Wait, we'll do over. Look. It's like, look at the window. Ready? Wow, good job, students. You blew up the sun, and now it's winter again. Mariah Carey can come on out once again. Ah. Wait, what were you guys talking about? You guys were creating suns and building new suns and eating them and attacking them? I just went straight up. It has some interesting interactions with the jump catch game. Yeah, I noticed that like it literally sends you guys like straight up. So it could be a cute thing where you guys try to help each other get the stars with the bombs. I did not notice the star. It does odd things to your hitbox. If you're rolling on the ground, it sort of considers you still in the air, so you may collect the star even if it's below it. That's pretty interesting. I didn't even notice these. That's what happens when you guys are experimenting so much with the jump star game. Hey, exploding yourselves! It's time. Yeah, I can't put my voice that high, but the it's time. It crackles too much when it's that high. Are those trees or mountains, and how did they sneak up on us all of a sudden? I think they're trees, right? Because if you go to the non-winter version, there's actually like different versions of this window. Maybe I should use them. They're all from Ira's to ya. I built 3 whole new suns. Good job, beeplebees. Good job. I bet we can force Saribot to collect stars. Maybe. I like being tall. I think of like the That 70s Show quote where there's like a little dog on the kitchen counter and the mom character is like, he likes being tall. Okay, let's continue on. Andreas? Andreas Mahler? It's good to see you again, old friend. Otto, you're looking well. This is my apprentice, Caspar Ziegler from Salzburg. Salisbury Steak, small city located on the river Salzach and founded on Roman ruins. Rumors of violence and rebellion in the city are becoming more common. Caspar's hometown. Macbeth flashbacks. The forest is moving! I did not contribute to the group project. It's okay. Good day. He's from like clearly like a German town, and I'm just giving him like a little Victorian child accent. Caspar Catticini, apprentice artist. Well, that answers that. I thought he might be your son. We don't grow them that fast, even in Nuremberg. No, not yet. I've only been married 7 years, Otto. 7 years is enough time to have a kid, isn't it? That's probably gonna be his response too if I pick that. I'll say not yet. Eva and I just had our first. Oh, he and Eva got together. Little Otto. We call him Oats. Wait, look, that's adorable. The little like face. He looks like he's puffing his cheeks. He's just like, oh, you can't see me puff my cheeks, but that's so cute. Call him Oats. The nonplussed face, exactly. Congratulations to you both. It's wonderful news. A little babe. He's just a little bun. Thank you. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Claire and Ursula help out when they can. What do they look like now? Oh, that's baby Ursula! Oh my gosh, she's like a kid now. If she was like a toddler, then she's what, like 7 or 8 now? Oh my god, look at the cat. It's licking its bum, its little bum. And then Clara kind of looks the same, but Ursula, she's a little kid now. Sorry to hear about your father. That's life. At least he's with the Lord now, free of his aches and pains. I know Eva wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? I'm sorry, I just, things got busy after I left Tassing. Sigh and look at the ground. It's either excuses, or it's sigh and look at the ground. We're just gonna ignore the goat goose. I missed it. My dog heard you say my previous text and turned around like, what? The little babe. I noticed our foreign exchange student has fled the scene. Oh yeah, that's only when I have the live 2D model and when I'm using my webcam tracking. I gotta figure out how to get rid of that exchange student. But yeah, when it's in my PNG, then there's no exchange student. There's no one trying to get my money and breaking my knees. Just. Excuses. Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. I feel like I should remember your face, but I can't place it. Otto, are you going to introduce me to your friend? I feel like that's Martin, isn't it? That looks like Martin. I feel like I should remember your face, but I can't place it. It is Martin! It is. Oh, don't trouble yourself. It's me, Martin, remember? I like my knees unbroken. Where we're going, we don't need knees. You've grown. It's been known to happen with children. Huh. Because hates foreign people. No, I don't. I just don't want my knees broken. As much as I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. Otto, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas, until later. Until then, good to see. Oh, last time I saw Martin was in this meadow. Ooh. He was sneezing, seemed to hate being here. Even his mother, Kat, said that he always sneezed when he was in the meadow. Ah, that's what she looks like now. What if one knee now and one later? Pain installment. No, I need those knees. Liam Neeson's knee, son. Did you guys see what I posted in my general chat? When you guys were talking about the anemone anatomy? Anemone anatomy. Because it reminds me of this one vine of Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's knee, son. Liam Neeson's knee, son. He's on a Nissan. It was stuck in my head all day. Only they take part in mafia behavior. Okay. Strange. Is it strange or are you just confused? Am I confused? Are you? That led nowhere. That Beatrice, that didn't help at all. Good to see you, Martin. He didn't say anything. He doesn't like me. Pain in my ass. Shoves Martin out of the way. We're the Smokey and Vachslav, Smokey and Sabat. Is this about a meeting? Is something happening? I can't believe how much Martin's changed. Yeah, I can't believe how much Martin's changed. True, he's like the prodigal son. Took over his father's farm just after France died. What did he look like again? Oh, that guy. I hated that guy. Oh, he's dead. Let's go. Sabat. I hope we see Sabat again. But somehow I doubt it because we're kind of just back at Kirsau by chance, right? And Sabat was also hoping to like return home. I thought that was intentional, beeplebees. I thought you meant to put him twice. That's kind of funny. Like, we're Smokey and Vachslav and Smokey and Sabat and most importantly, Smokey. Would love it if it would just zoomed out instead of guy. It's just a grave or a skeleton. He's been a much better husband to Brigitte and a provider for Kat. What do they look like now? Oh no, this is Brigitte's the wife, right? And they had a baby. They had a little potato, right? Oh my god, is this the goat goose that you're talking about? It's the goat goose, yeah. This is it, right? He's like, honk. Honk, honk. Let's see. France died? How's little Wolf doing? France's heart gave out. Local legend says that he was screaming at Kat and he dropped dead. A pretty fitting death. Not that I want to see anyone suffer, but few were sad to see the man go. Little Wolf? No! No! Oh no! The little bean! He died a few months. I think Martin still feels guilty about it. Oh no! That's so sad. Wait, where's my emotes? No! Poor Wolf. He was just a little guy. The little bean was never meant to grow. Poor guy. You know, there's that that whole thing where people assume that in medieval times, honk, People assume that in medieval times that people had like a life expectancy of like 20 or 30, right? That's actually a misconception. So it was because people would say that the average age was like, 20, 30, 40, blah, blah, blah. And it's because there was a high infant mortality. That's what brought down the average by a lot. But actually, if you survived into like childhood, you like there wasn't too much reason why you couldn't survive into your like 80s or 90s. Even if you were like toiling in the fields, right? Like you would still most likely survive to like a nice ripe age, right? Of course, if you grew up toiling in the fields, you're more likely to die a little bit younger, but that would be like you would die in like your 60s rather than your 90s, that kind of thing. But infant mortality was kind of like the big thing that brought down the average like life expectancy in like the medieval times. So just a little factoid. But no, the poor bean. Poor guy. We just dropped the subject after that. Writes Fix It Fic where Wolfie grows up. Aw, that'd be so cute. He'd be a much better man than his dad. Well, it looks like Martin is like, he's kind of fixed his act, right? So, is something happening in town? You've picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. Wolfie grows in our hearts. It's true. It's true. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. Actually, I was just on my way to see Klaus. Okay, oh yeah, that's what he looks like. I'll consider it. Hope to see you there. Until later. Okay, we got a sweet invite. We got a sweet invite to pet the cat. We gotta pet the cat again. Like a tumor, no! Pet the cat. Oh, he's just like Snackery. Our favorite little tumor. He was just a little bean. He didn't know any better. The many-petaled cinquefoil? 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 It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. Is that a weed? I'm calling the police. Is that a police? I'm calling the weed. A bean-shaped tumor. I think it has a certain charm. Okay. What's here? Oh, is this the new inn? This wasn't here before. Brother Watchslav uses thyme in almost all of the Abbey's cooking, maybe because it grows so easily here. What does he look like now? He does not look any different. Oh, there's an inn? The Golden Hand Inn. Interesante. Oh, who's this? Who's this guy? Killian? Was he in the first part? He looks like he's new. Good day, Master Mahler. This guy looks like he's new as well. Nico? Hey, Nico. It's your cousin Roman. Hello and welcome to the Golden Hand. I'm Nico Burger. Oh, he's a burger. I own this land house and run it with my wife Hannah and our son Killian. Land house, an inn or a tavern usually owned and operated by a single family that serves travelers in rural areas. He's a vampire. It's your cousin Roman. I believe you are Master Mahler, yes? Andreas Mahler, the famous artist from Nuremberg? Someone has exaggerated my fame. Nonsense. You're certainly famous among the people of Tassing. Time to go bowling. Hey, Nico, it's time to go bowling. I should play GTA 4 again. That game was actually really fun. Have I told you guys that I was like really close? Like, for all intents and purposes, I finished GTA 4, but there was a weird glitch where it wouldn't let me finish like I think I was like on a speedboat or something. Like, it wouldn't let me finish like the last mission of GTA 4. Like, it just wouldn't like let me finish. I don't know what it was, but like I just never saw the ending to GTA 4. But I remember like playing it and I remember loving it. Game said no. Something really similar happened to Beans too when he was playing Assassin's Creed, I think either Brotherhood or the last one, Revelations, where there's like a quick time event in the very last cutscene of the game, and there was a glitch where he just could not like succeed at the quick time event. Like, he would press the button, but nothing would happen, and he just never saw like the ending to Assassin's Creed Revelations. Game said play forever. So I love GTA 4, but I also technically never completed it, but technically I did. If anyone asks, I did. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. I worked for the Abbey as an artist. Ah, I see. I heard that you were involved in solving a murder. A moira! Yes, out of necessity. The wrong man was being accused of the crime. A friend of mine. Are you trying to ask me to solve a murder? Say nothing. Out of necessity. I heard an old widow did it. That she was a witch. No, she wasn't. Or maybe she was, but that would have been cool. I asked the game. It says otherwise. Huh? No. No, I completed it. I did. I really did. Alright, she was a widow. She was not a witch. Where did you hear that? I don't want to talk about it. I'll defend her honor. It was only by necessity that I had to accuse her. Oh, bits and pieces that people have said here and there. Game said no mas. Poquito mas. Sounds like the story has changed in the last 7 years. I meant no offense, Master Mahler. I just find it to be an interesting story. It's not a story, it's something that happened. 2 people died. This seems more aggro. I want to be on his good side. So, I have to go. Of course. Again, I meant no offense. Well, I'll leave you to your day. Until later. Until then. Hey, Nico. We can also talk to the wifey. Hello. Oh, she's pretty. Hannah? Hannah? Hello, Master Mahler. Okay, that's all we can say to her. Is there anything cool here? Okay, I guess not. Go down. Okay. No mas. Poquito mas. Nico, my cousin! Your cousin Roman! You guys exploded. Oh, you guys are trying to get the star! Yo, why Thomas looking like Martin Luther over here? Andreas, I heard you were back in Tassing. God bless you. God bless you, Father Thomas. It's good to see you again. You're not going to try and get me to come to Mass, are you? We could be good-humored. Let's be good-humored. Or is this not good-humored? Is this, like, insulting him? Like, you know, I know what to say whenever people come up to me in the street and ask if Babinka Bear has completed GTA 4 instead of running away screaming and crying. It's like, hey, you! Do you know if local Sun Bear Babinka Bear has completed GTA 4? And you'll hit them with the, technically yes. But the last cutscene would not let her. It was quite unfair, actually. Gojikins, you got the star. Let's see. Good morning, Father Thomas. Here. Let's see. It's good to see you again. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. Tassing has enough going on as it is. Technically, yes, but factually, perfect. That's actually like a really good response to that. We have our bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. People get up to all sorts of mischief. Feast in celebration of St. John the Baptist, beginning June 23rd, coincides with Midsummer's Day and the summer solstice. We need another holiday. We need like another Christmas in the summer, right? It doesn't have to be Christmas, but we just need another like reason to like, you know, get festive, I say. Actually, we don't talk about her. No, you can talk about me. I'm just an art history teacher bear. And then it's my job to hear the confessions in the days that follow. Not to mention the grumbling the grumbling the peasants are making. He's so... I hate him. That's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guests with such things. I'm sure if there is trouble, Master Mahler will be the first to stick his nose in it. Why are you always such an asshole? Yeah, let's say it. This'll be remembered. Oh no. I just like effed myself. I just like messed up a future choice. You have no appreciation for how privileged your life is. There's a celebration here on the solstice. It's pretty good time. Ooh. I want more like solstice celebrations. There's actually a well-known glitch. To solve it, you just need to send me your banking info and mother's maiden name. On it. It's 694. I don't think I have a made-up mother's maiden name yet. Would it be like Bear What's a common Filipino name? Santos? Like Berantos. Not you. Factually is the her. Ah, there you go. There you go. It's easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. It would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Piero to die. After all, he only had a few years left anyway. Oh my god, I'm gonna kick this guy's ass. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. You're a buffoon and a coward who hides behind his habits. Stare menacingly at him. 694 Berantos. Let's quote the Bible at him. Let's make him even more pissed. Save the scripture for someone who cares. I just wanted to let you know how much destruction you left in your wake. Friends, there's no need for such ire. Forgive me, Father Thomas. I let my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not even why I came down here. Kick his ass. I actually came to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. Thank you for your service. Don't look at your bank account. And that was the last I ever saw of beeplebees. No! They were a valued member of the community. I was even thinking of making them my star student of the month. Maybe that is something I should implement. The star student of the month. Father Gurnitz would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. Ooh, books? I'm down. Why didn't you tell me that when I was at the Abbey? Wonderful. Fantastic. Wait. Are things so bad that the Abbot has to sell off Kirsau's greatest treasures? The Abbey needs some money more than it needs some ink-stained parchment. No one values these books anymore, except perhaps you. The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. If you could come by tomorrow morning, Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. My buddy Illuminata. How's she doing? She looks the same. She looks as pissed off at me as she was 7 years ago. Mother Illuminata? Yeah, since Mother Cecilia passed away a few years ago. I suppose Illuminata knows the library better than anyone. Yes, I can't wait. Calm yourself. There'll be time enough for excitement tomorrow. Ageless. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Piero was a pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. I appreciate you saying that. I miss him too. Excellent. I'm so glad you two were able to work things out. Oh, Father Thomas, do you have a moment to speak inside the church? They're gonna talk ish about me. Yes, I think so. Why? A private matter. Oh, of course, of course. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. Can we listen? Can we listen to the chisme? To the hot goss? They're gonna make out, hopefully. Let's go visit Klaus. Well, he will finally confess to the murder? Maybe. We're missing out. Oh, there's the family. Did they add to the house, or was it always like this? Oh, hey! Oh, there's a new kid! And the kitten! Klaus. Andreas. Sorry, Klaus, I know it's been a long time. Klaus, you're not really mad, are you? I don't want to bother you, but I was just passing through. I'm sorry, Klaus. 7 years. 7 years and nothing from my friend Andreas. First Bert, then Maria just after Magdalene was born. Wait, did they die? No! Did they die? Is that what he's implying? No, but Bert was so adorable. I mean, not that it would have been less sad if he wasn't adorable, but like, you know what I mean? He was the one that liked ultra-violence, remember? Look at that chameleon, by the way. Comes back with a comedic mustache over my coconut mustache. Hi, hello, my name is Sheepleshees. I'd gladly accept that start student award on people's behalf. You got a Sheepleshees. Guess who's the star student of the month? Such is life in the zone. Now he is a depressed single father. No. This is now an inappropriate time to dance. Can we return the Master Sword and go back? I wish. We would just start a new game, basically. No, they're dead. My wife always thought highly of you. I can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. Dang, Andrews is kind of shitty. Like, I'm sorry, I should have written. Yes, you should have. Too late for that now, though. Oh, baby! Boop de bobo. That's so cute. Oh, hello. She likes you. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, she also has a mole like Bert had. Your business seems to have grown. What are you printing? The 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who were demanding changes from their lords. Ooh, we get some prints. I know, Andrea's. Well, to be fair, this is kind of reminding me of myself in my 20s when I would just like instead of not answering to letters, it was me like ghosting people through text, and it was like it was pretty shitty, and I'm kind of relating very hard to Andrea's at this moment. It's pretty shitty. Hopefully not melanoma. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's just a beauty mark. Let's hope it's just a beauty mark. Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labor. It's pretty cool. As a reminder, if you guys want to know what prints are, basically imagine like a block of wood and they like draw like this drawing on it, but then they carve it away so that when you put ink on it, it's like a giant stamp. So that's how they would make prints like these. Abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, the return of property to common use and ownership. Bavaria isn't Swabia, but their complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Tassing. Okay, so Holy Roman Empire. Removes Andreas from my ship chart. You gotta get it together, man. It's true. Oh, so this is Otto's cause. He's caught your ear already, The abbot has been squeezing the peasants for years. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. Their cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Gertners lately, you should visit them. And Otto had you print these? Yes, why? Well, I didn't think he could read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks, I print, just trying to do my part, I suppose. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go to the comments, hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. Tetradoxic, hello, welcome. Got your sticker. I understand until later. Of course, I'll see you then. Be good while we're gone, Magdalene. Let's not let's not make this guy mad. Even though I would like to say hi to the babby, to the sweet little child, right? I feel like he would be like, don't talk to her. Yum yum sticker. Yeah, I understand. Until then. Ah, okay. I didn't even eat lunch. A cold reunion. Oh, chicken. Chicken. And why are you attacking each other? Why are you attacking each other? Break it up. Break it up. Can visit some people. The Steinauer house. Who's this? Northtown. Alban Bakery. Is there anything here? Northtown. Ooh, they're building a building here. What's here? Stoltz house. Isenkopf house. Some plants. Tassing is lucky to have so much wound wart naturally growing. I had to buy it back from Nuremberg. We fly. We're soaring, flying. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. The Rathaus construction is going smoothly. I wonder if they'll finish it before winter. Oh wait, I didn't get a chance to see what that is. A community hall where people meet, typically a council that governs day-to-day affairs under the authority of a lord. Ah. What's back here? Oh, the town commons. I think I hear Schnackery. So I'll be right back. Schnackery's here. He's here. You might hear him meowing every once in a while. Oh wow, yeah, this is a lot of people. Okay, let's see who we can recognize. Okay, some people look like really pissed. Let's see. Oh, there's Ursula, Clara, Big Yorg over here. I barely remember this guy. I think he's the father of the one of these guys here. Oh, there's another baby. Let's see. My piss worked. There's Otto, Martin. I don't recognize these two as much. This is she was cool. What was her name? This is Johan's wife, right? Let's see who else. Everyone looks pissed off. Let's see. Everyone looks so mad. There's Brigitte. I vaguely remember this guy. Oh, he lives in the mill, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I recognize anyone else. But can you find Waldo? Yes, I can. He's in there. He's where the pretzels are. Bring him up on screen. You got it. Wait, he might be floating, so let me put him on the floor. Where is it? I think I put it in the table asset. Wait, where is it? Oh, here, teacher's desk. Schnackery. There we go. Put Schnackery down here. Wait, why can't I move it? Why can't I move the Schnack? There you go. Put him on the floor. And you guys want the pet on him? Let's put the pet on Schnackery. There you go. Waldo's missing again. What happens when a confused force meets an immovable asset? That's just me all the time. That's me all the time, wondering why I can't move this asset. Magic floating witch cat. Kale, hello. Hello, you got your sticker. You got your sticker. Let's see what continues of this medieval mystery. Bear evening, hello. So many people. Everyone listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm going to say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors, whispered to your neighbors. Let's go, the whole gang's here. Oh my god, even Thomas. Thomas looks so sad. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful, so it's time we started saying it openly. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's forest to support our families.
Ooh,
I just love sulfuric acid. Oh, you can redeem now. Let's go. Law after law gets heaped upon us, restrictions on how we can pay rent. Limits on where we can move, who we can wed. And now the death tax, which once claimed only our... Oh no, what happened? The bomb! And now our death tax, which once claimed only our best animal and garment, takes half our estate. No consideration for widows, no consideration for children. And this is... Oh, Ulrich. What about the town council, the Rathaus? Surely that is a sign that the abbot wishes to share his power, to listen to our grievances. You have a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. The council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to pit a favored few against the many. This is not charity. No, only greed and desperation drive Father Gurnet. What does he look like nowadays? He looks exactly the same. You'd think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. And when we protested, what did Father Gurnet do? He locked the shrine of St. Moritz. He won't allow the people of this town, the farmers of this land, to pray before the relic. Now when we most need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Gurnet's actions aren't jest. They aren't Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. Too right. Hear, hear. Yes. This has to stop. Let's fix this. Stop, this is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. She's pointing the finger. If you push against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. You could get the town razed and everyone killed. Hannah's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, Otto. You lot are no match for trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into dust like the Swabian peasants. We could always grind you up instead, Lanhart. They might be right if there are already soldiers about. I don't know about this. Oh, there's too much. We must stand for what's right. God is on our side. ... Don't be shy. Speak up if you have a cause. We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. Wait, isn't that where Casper's from? We could ask him how it went. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Master Andreas, do you think my family in Salzburg is all right? Oh, no. I don't think Casper knows at all. I don't know Casper, but we can find out. Quiet, Casper, I'm trying to listen. Quiet you. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Quiet you. Wasn't there like a Simpsons episode where they parodied, was it the time-traveling dog? And the little kid, and the dog was just like, quiet you. I don't know, but we can find out. Alright. Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbey continues treating us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? A righteous cause. Martin's right. We deserve better. I never thought I would hear people being like, Martin's right. Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last few years. But if the words of men can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from the greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. ... I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you all for coming. Cool. Good day, Andreas. Clara, it's been too long. It's lovely to see you again. Clara, how are you? Let's not be so forthcoming. Is this Martin Luther? No, Martin Luther, like the thing with the 95 Theses and Martin Luther has already happened. Because I remember that's what the guy that got killed in the first part, Lorenz, he was talking about it in the Catholic Church, and all of the brothers were like mad as heck. Yeah, it was in the start, so but I feel like this is implying that people were inspired by Martin Luther by this point. So hello, Clara, how are you? Hello, Andreas. The little potato child. Look at him. I'm surprised to see you after your long absence from Tassing. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. What can I say? I missed the alpine air and the people. I was on the road back to Nuremberg, actually, and I wondered how you were all getting along. I was gone too long. I'm sorry for not sending word of my arrival. Let's be apologetic. Yeah, he's a little potato child. You certainly did pick an odd time to visit. We're in the middle of a strange season. Ah, you've found the Gertners. Your speech was very rousing, Otto. I swear they get better each time. I hope the Duke doesn't catch word of this, Otto. The town could suffer. Are you looking for trouble? Are you looking for trouble? Of course not, but I understand that what might happen if the abbot doesn't listen to reason. Even so, the people here can't go on like this. Something has to change. I'm just concerned for what might happen here is all. I'll say nothing because, like, I feel bad. It's like I have no right to talk about, like, yeah, I think I know what's best for Tassing when I'm just a visitor and I ghosted all these people after 7 years, so let's say nothing. Criticize the church acting as lords. Convince Otto to talk about his sign from God. Oh, nice! Otto, did you really see a sign from God? Is that true? It is, Andreas, I swear. Come talk to me later. I'll tell you what I can, alright? Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. We'd be delighted to have you. Sound good to you, Casper? Why am I asking little Victorian child? I guess it would be nice to ask him. Maybe he wants to feel included. Yes, Master Andreas, I'm starving. I'm starving. Our table is a little sparse lately, but we'll be sure to feed you well. Thank you. We'll see you there. Cool. We'll have lunch with the Gertners. Or Vespers. We're gonna have Vespers at the Gertners. Hello, Zako. Hello. You're crashing out living in a sitcom, which I cannot escape. Biblical Binka. Yeah. We've transformed the classroom a little bit as well. Martin's crappy dad dying did wonders for him. Oh no, we've been neglecting the child. I know, we've been neglecting him. Oh, let's say hi to this guy, Andres. Andreas, you're back in Tassing. Just for a few days, I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Oh yes, Brother Piero. What a talent with color. I'm sorry, Andreas. Please, Master Andreas, may I have a crumb of dinner? Quiet, you. He was a sweet old man. I talk to him sometimes on my breaks up at the Abbey. You know what, I realized my gain is too up. When I said quiet you, I feel like that might have been too loud. Let me lower the gain. Ba. Okay. Wait. A little bit up. It's a teensy bit. Let's see. My current crush and then I went to college with them. Oh, I see. Awkward situations abound. Okay. I'm surprised prior for my best friend Frank, my new best buddy, whether he likes it or not. I'm surprised prior Frank didn't give you an earful. That he did, but only as long as the scriptorium stayed open. Once it closed, I didn't see Brother Piero much. The world is cold and hard. Pat Schnackery makes everything better. Yeah. I wonder if he lost a bit of his purpose when he stopped painting. He did love painting, that's true. Every day he showed me how much. I think his purpose was to serve God. I'm sure he was still content. We'll say yes to the painting. He made Curacao a brighter place. We could use a little bit more color and light these days. Father Gurnet's abuse casts a long shadow over Tassing. Are you in with the peasants, Andrews? I don't think the abbot's all that. I would never say that. He's really bad. Gurnet is an awful man. Are you with the peasants? Well, of course. Of course. Of course. Gurnet has been running them into the ground. On top of that, we can't even use the forest anymore. Any of us used to be able to go fishing in there. Not anymore. How far are you going to take this? I hope things don't get bloody. Yeah, how far are you going to take it? Well, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not leading the thing. But I trust in Otto and the peasants do too. He's a good man. Be careful. I hope your trust is well placed. Yeah, I'm gonna side with Otto on this. Like, it feels like this is setting up for some kind of revolution, right? And it's gonna probably be a violent one. But nonetheless, you know, I feel like I should be on Otto's side for it. It could end with the entire village going up in flames, you know? But hey, we gotta fight for something. The whole town knows it, even Lenhart, though he wouldn't admit it. I feel like this is a good opportunity for a little bit of RP as well, a little bit of roleplay. Where it's like, I feel so crappy about like not writing to anyone for ghosting them that I go in the complete opposite direction. And I'm like, I would do anything for you guys. I would do anything for your revolution. For the revolution! I'm going to let the slumber take me. Good night. Good night, Pickles. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. Typical American just wants revolution. Yeah, we could even listen to Hamilton. Dun, 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 dun. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a... Anyway. Yeah, good night. If you if you stand for nothing, Burr, what will you fall for? Exactly. So this is gonna be my little like roleplay arc. I'm gonna be like, man, I ghosted everyone. I should be into this revolution. All because I felt bad, right? I think that's my character. That's gonna be my character. The whole town knows it, even Lenhart, though he won't admit it. Say, Andreas, how's the married life been treating you? After you left here to return to Nuremberg, I assume you married that girl of yours, Sabine? I did. Marriage is a legal requirement. I could just say I did. I hope the married life has treated you well. I still have not found anyone. Aw, Andres. I fear it's never gonna happen. Really, not a single person has caught your eye? Honestly, don't even bother. Marriage is not worth it. No, we don't want the boomer humor. We don't want to be like, oh, my beach wife, you know. Well, when I was in Innsbruck a few years ago, I saw a real pretty girl at the market selling painted pots. I think about her sometimes, maybe more than is Christian. Oh, okay. I see. Hold on, you need to go back to Innsbruck and find that pretty girl. I can't tell you now, Andres. It's not worth the effort. Don't let the pretty facade fool you. Nah, let's be Cupid. I hate my wife, father. I cannot click the book. Hee wife bad. That's exactly what I hate. I hate the my wife sucks. I hate that. I don't think it was boomer humor. I think Andreas is closeted. Ooh. That's that does kind of spin things in another direction. Impure thoughts. But let's play Cupid. What? Really? We didn't get the little notification of this will be remembered. Or maybe after this it'll be like, this will be remembered. We could change his life right now. You're older than me and you're not married. Go find her. It's how it should be. Life is too short to spend dreaming about the loves you could have had. Do you think Tyrolean men are better than Bavarians? I think the middle option. You seem to feel strongly about this, Andreas. But it sounds foolish. Juvenile, you might say. Maybe, but it feels right. Don't overthink it. Just take my advice. I found true love. He really doesn't like his wife. Dang, but that doesn't mean you can't. You know what? You're absolutely right. Forget I said anything. It feels right. Well, if I ever have the chance to get back to Innsbruck, maybe I will. Hehe. There's something to look forward to after all. Thank you, Andreas. You're a man of inspiration. A pleasure. Until later, Andres. Till then. Yeah, there wasn't a little thing that said, this will be remembered, so maybe that didn't actually do anything? You just gave that man a death flag. No! I just wanted to live your dreams. I wanted to be his Shia LaBeouf. I wanted to be his Shia LaBeouf. Don't let your dreams just be dreams, Andres. Just do it! Okay, where to? Whose house is this? The Zimmerman? Shall we go to the Zimmermans? Shall we visit some people? Baby! Baby potato! Little baby. Otto, hello. Andreas? So Otto, sign from God? Oh, right. I found something just a few days ago. This will sound crazy, but I found Saint Moritz's head. What? So small and round, so tender and mild, right? His head, are you sure? You're right, that does sound crazy. I don't know what to say. Praise God, because this will show everyone that he is on our side. I think he just found a random decapitated head. Alright, I can't say anything more until St. John's Day. Then everyone will know. Understood, I won't say a word. I am curious who else knows about this. Only those who need to know. And you, of course. Feel lucky? Absolutely. Maybe I will on St. John's Day when I see what all the fuss is about? No, absolutely. Good. Until later, Andreas. I want to say hello to the potato. Hello, Andreas. Hello, potato. I mean, the wife first, and then the baby is a little potato. He's a little potat. He is tender and mild. I mean, whose head was that? I know that they talked about Saint Moritz. So this is kind of my take on the whole thing with this village is that it used to be a quote unquote like pagan village, right? Like they probably practice like Germanic paganry. Like, and pagan, I don't mean that in like a negative way. I literally mean it as just like non-Christian. And then it seems like it was like colonized basically, or like the Christians came in and like they did their usual thing of like, oh, that pagan god that you worship is actually a saint. You know, they did that whole song and dance. Because Otilia, the widow that we pretty much killed, she, I think she worshipped like one of the pagan deities. But the church says like, because I think there's like very similar stories about like being caught here and something. I forgot how the story went, but I think Saint Moritz, if I recall correctly, they're either like the saint that brought Christianity to the village, or they are kind of being used as like they're a saint, but it might have been like a stand-in for their pagan like deity. So I feel like that's gonna like kind of like I don't know that's kind of like gonna affect everything. So, but we'll see what happens. I was speaking to Botat. The young man is still starving. He can wait. Auto speech was attended by Mosette Tassing. I ran into Clara and Eva. Clara invited us to spend time for supper. Oh yeah, so we should go to the Gertners. Any people? Ulrich Alban. Oh, this like updated everybody. Oh yeah, we talked to Till. He was a pretty cool guy. Okay. Go to the Bowers. Nailed it. You did. You're getting like so good. Well, you were already pretty good at like getting the star and like timing it with the dance. But now you're doing it with the bomb. Like you got some strats going on. Chicken. Chicken nugget. Let's eat dinner with the Gertners. Or should we talk to folks before we eat with them? Well, let's see who we can talk to. The bees! They got the bees. Hello, Johan. Andrea Smaller. I didn't expect to ever see you back in Tassing. You look like you've done well for yourself. Thanks, and how have you been? It may look like it, but it doesn't feel like it. We're not gonna trauma dump on this guy. We barely said hello. We're not gonna be like, actually? Actually, I'm suffering. Things went well for a while after you left. Widow Kemprin went under the sword, and the abbot let us work old Ranning's land. My brother's heart gave out not long after, but then Martin came back to help us work the land. Even so, it's been hard to keep up with the abbot's demands, the taxes and everything else. Sounds like a lot of people are upset with the abbot. They have a good reason to be. I know you got on well with the... I did not get on well with him. I also hated him. But things have gotten much worse since your last visit. Father Matthias never let this get bad. Oh yeah, we never got like a picture of him. Anyway, good to see you, Andreas, even if you are just passing through. Until later. Was this guy in the first part too? Hans? Hey, Andreas, heard a rumor you were back. Hello, Hans. Meet Casper, my apprentice. Hello. Andreas, are you the Nuremberg like... Hello, are you from Nuremberg like Andreas? I'm from Salzburg. Is that very far from here? Not too far, I think. A few days to the east on horseback. I've never been outside Tassing. Or ridden a horse. Tassing's a wonderful place to live. You should get out of this place while you're young. It's a shithole. Be nice. I guess some of my men in the town say it would be better if the abbey weren't around. Chimkin. Then you'd have to contend with the Lord. That's hardly better. They might be right about that. What do you think? Oh, we have another ad break coming up. Already? Let's see. What do you think? There are far worse things in this world than Father Gurnet's taxes. What do you think? I don't know. It could be nice to have a change. Be careful what you wish for. Change does not come peacefully in the Empire. I guess we'll see. Until then, Hans. Okay, let's put you guys over. Let me pause. Let's put you guys over in the PE field. I don't see any sun, so you guys still succeeded with your assignment. So I guess you guys can just explode each other for now, or play nice. You guys can also hug each other. That's another thing you guys can do during the ad break. But I'll see you guys after. Boop. Did you guys do it? Did you reach escape velocity? Boo! Oh man, I haven't eaten dinner yet and I smell it. I smell dinner, oh no! I'm probably gonna eat real good after the stream, but I do want to keep on progressing. So let's keep going. Let's keep going with the pasta prego. Okay. We talked to Hans. Let's talk to Hetty. That was her name. Hello, Andreas. Okay, I guess that's it. We can't go in their house. Let's go to the Bauer farm. They'll find out after the police report comes in. Oh no! I don't have to talk to the coppers. The cherry toppers. Brigitte. Hello, Andreas. How are you? I'm surprised you knew I was back. As well as anyone can be in Tassing right now. It looks like things are going well for you. Martin returned after all. No wonder, with Martin back in town. With this wait, what did I say? Yes, the winter without him was excruciating. I lost little Wolf, and Kat was worried that she'd lose the farm after France died. But then Martin returned, and he's provided well for us ever since. Despite the tightening restrictions, we've gotten by. I'm thankful. It's wonderful to hear. I'm happy for you. I'm sorry to hear about Wolf, for real. Oh, thank you. I try not to think about it. We don't want to guilt her. Oh no, we don't want to guilt her. Not regretfully. Kat wants to talk about him all the time, you know. Any night there's clear skies, she looks up and asks if I wonder how he is up there. That must be excruciating. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm sorry, Andreas. I can't talk about this anymore. Oh wait, I meant to click the wait. What did I accidentally click on? Oh no, I was trying to click on the little like cloud that was underneath it. Oh no. Until then. Oh well. This was Otilia's house, right? Well, now it's a farm. Can we? Oh, I guess we can't even go in it anymore. Oh, we could go around it though. I didn't know that. Let's see, there's Cat. Oh, Pig. There's Pig, and then there's Martin. Hey, Martin. Andrea Mahler, good to see you again after all these years. I'm surprised you'd say that. Your parting words to me back then were hardly kind, and you as well. What have you been up to? You look like you've done well for yourself. Art, I lived and worked in Aragon for a few years. I got married, opened up a workshop. I'd rather not talk about it. We could talk about Aragon, why not? Ha, and people think I'm well-traveled because I've been to Ulm. Oh, let me pause. Ooh, I got some foodum, so I'm gonna just give me like a minute or so. I just want to take a nice little crunch. Okay, yeah, I was hungrier than I thought. And that was just one bite. So Beans got me rice with tofu and cucumber, but also this like it's like a vegan substitute like Korean meat. It tastes so good. It tastes so good. I don't know what it is. I'll look at the bag next time I'm in the kitchen, but it like the seasoning on it is so good. Wait, give me a second. Rice. It's true. And he put like this, I don't know if it's like sriracha or some kind of gochujang sauce, but man, is it good. Okay. Though I suppose I've had a lot of adventures for a country boy. What happened to you anyway? Oh, right. You know, I stole some of the Baron's things. So that's what happened. I gotta ask out of curiosity, did you try the tuna sandwich? I haven't yet. I haven't. Today was pretty busy. I ate, but it was just like a pastry. And I was gonna make like a tuna recipe for myself, and I thought about your recipe, but I had to get back to work pretty quick, so I pretty much just ate like a pastry, and then and then Beans made like a bowl of like rice and like onions and more of this like Korean meat for me. So tomorrow I'm gonna be working from home again, so I'll see if I'm able to do that, because that sounded so good. I even saved it. Thanks again for that recipe, beeplebees. Okay, so Martin admits that he stole some of the Baron's things, Baron Lorenz. I didn't make it far with them. I tried to sell them in Walgau and I got robbed. Serves me right, I guess. Luckily, they didn't find the coins I was carrying. The money carried me around Bavaria for another month and a half. Then I started stealing. I grew bigger and more confident over time and became a highwayman. You were a bandit? You're lucky you didn't get killed. Hard to believe, I know, but yes. Binka cooking stream what? I don't know if you want to see me cook. I'm pretty bad. Not bad is that like I grew up very spoiled, so I didn't really like learn how to cook until I was like in my late 20s basically. So the only thing I really know how to make is like those tuna cucumber bites and like tuna salad and tuna omelet and scrambled egg, and like if it has egg or tuna, like that's kind of the extent of my recipe. Oh, and garlic fried rice, actually, that's like the one outlier is like garlic fried rice. Whoa, Almontes, thank you for the raid. And then someone also joined the class. Arya Devil En, hello, thank you for joining the class. Hello, Almontes, thank you for the raid. Welcome. You're playing Endless Space too. Hello. You caught me as I was talking about my lack of cooking knowledge. Wait, what did Gojikin say before? Binka learning how to cook stream when? Maybe. Hello, Geezer Raid. Hello, Arya Deville En, Geezer Raid. Welcome, one day. Welcome. Geezer Raid. No worries, Cielo, no worries. You telling me a garlic fried this rice? It's true. It's so cute. Thank you. Arya's very cool. Appreciate her. Yeah, I'd love to. I appreciate you all. I was being big nerd. Cooking is my main art form. I love cooking. I was talking about how for a little bit of Binka lore, I grew up a little spoiled, you know? My dad, it's like half spoiled and half my parents didn't like trust me to like learn how to cook when I was growing up. So my dad would always like cook for me, and I didn't really learn how to cook until like around college, and even like a couple years after that when I started living with my partner, Beans the Bear. And the only recipes I really know are like either egg related or tuna related and fried rice. And fried, actually I've made a couple of like veganized versions of like Filipino food, because my partner Beans is vegan. So I've made like vegan adobo, what else, vegan tocino. So I made those kinds of things, but my main recipes, my main like not even struggle meals, but my go-tos are like tuna omelet, scrambled eggs, sunny side up eggs, tuna salad on cucumber. I like to call them tuna cucumber bites. Like, they're my favorite. Oh my god! You know what I want to learn to make? Deviled eggs. I'm like addicted to deviled eggs. What are you guys doing? You guys, the bear and the tank are gonna crash. No! I like how our emotes interact like that. Cielo keeps getting brought back. Teach Babinka how to cook Discord channel when actually that would be a cute idea. Maybe we could repurpose bear noms for that, because in my Discord there is a channel where you guys can post food. No, not the best bombs. Like, no. Wait, before I move on, I should say, Alvantas, thank you again for the raid. If you gotta do any post-stream care, if you gotta step away or lurk or get some din-din or get some yum-yums or take a nap or anything like that, feel free, no worries. Thank you for trusting me with your audience. Same to everyone that came along with you. If you guys gotta dip elsewhere, no worries. But for today, we're playing Pentiment, and I'm yapping. I'm always yapping about the food. So... Wait, that'd be a cute idea, beeplebees. Maybe for bear noms in my Discord, you guys can also share recipes. Next time I make the little cucumber bites, I'll share the recipe. I really just eyeball the ingredients. It's really just tuna, canned tuna, mayonnaise, but like the Kewpie Japanese mayo, your flavor of spice. It could be sriracha, whatever you like, and then I just put them on slices of cucumbers. Fried rice is also egg related. This is true. This is very true. I don't know a lot of Filipino cooking. I mostly cook Chinese and Mediterranean. Ooh, yum yum. I do like Chinese food, definitely. Well, I'm more familiar with Chinese diaspora food, right? like that kind of stuff. Mediterranean, I've eaten at a couple Mediterranean spots before. I like the or maybe I'm thinking of, okay, what's the style of food that has that really good rice? The kind of like long basmati rice. Ah, that's so good. With like the lamb chops back when I used to be able to eat meat. Deviled eggs are dope. Yes, Owen. Is this bibingka the Filipino rice cake? Yes! Yes, I'm named after the Filipino rice cake. Which is also one of my favorites. Yes, yes. Of course, I do have to do some. I will disappear for a bit. Thank you for being Babinka. Thank you for being Almontes. Thank you again. And as ever, Pentiment is the coolest. Yes! I love it. Martin Bauer. Yeah, it's Martin. We're seeing him again for the first time in 7 years. For all the new folks, we have a daily 1 channel point redeem. The Sniffa Sticker. It's true. It's true. Let's see. I gotta catch up on some more messages. I only cook Italian, Japanese, and British. I'd love to cook more Filipino. Oh, Filipino food is so good. But also, yeah, that trio that you just mentioned, Italian, Japanese, British, also good. I don't know if I've had enough British food, but Italian and Japanese, yes, yes, yes. Chinese American is a legit cuisine. Yeah, I agree. It's time for me to warm up post-stream. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you for the lurk. Turkish or Indian? I'm thinking of, I think it's like Middle Eastern. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, I was just asking Beans about this restaurant that we go to for like when his family like does celebrations, and he said that it's Mediterranean because it has like the kebabs, it has the rice, it's really good. It's one of my favorites, and I don't eat meat anymore, but I have the shrimp. The shrimp with the rice is like chef's kiss. Bears only eat egg or fish. It's true, we do, and berries occasionally. I love basmati rice. I get so excited when I see it served. Me too. I love the texture of it. The only British food I can think of is fish and chips. Fish and chips. What about dippy eggs and soldiers? Gotta learn to do a curry. Ooh, Beans and his brother have made curry before. It's my favorite. And usually I don't like rice when it doesn't have like a in Tagalog the word is ulam, which is just like the meat or protein that you have with the rice. What in God's name did you say? Wait, what did I? Oh, dippy eggs and soldiers. So like, I found out that. Well, okay, I need like an actual British person to tell me if this is true or not. But I heard that it's like a nickname for soft-boiled egg and like breadsticks. Like you get the breadsticks and you dip it in the yolk, and they call it dippy eggs and soldiers. I don't know if it's true. I remember reading it somewhere and I thought that was so funny. That's so British sounding. It's like, I'll have the dippy eggs and soldiers. Berries. But yeah, usually I don't like rice by itself. It usually has to have like a kind of protein that I can have with it. But the exception is curry. If it's just like curry sauce and rice, oh, that's so good. That's just so good. I got it right. That also doesn't that sound like such a good combo? Like egg yolk and little breadsticks, a little bread, the crust slides Yemeni food towards you. Remember how much meat is in there? Takes half of the Yemeni food away from you. No, I would like to try other cuisines though. But all right, let's see what Martin's been up to. He got into a life of thievery. I just dipped the toast in the soft eggs. That sounds good too. I should try that out. The dippy eggs and soldiers. Hard to believe, I know, but yes. Anyway, it didn't last long. I eventually got scared out of it. I had a partner for the last year of my adventures. We tried to rob some Italians. I don't know why I said it like that. Some Italians. We thought that they were merchants traveling under the banner of St. George. What does a 2nd century Praetorian Guard and patron saint of England. He is most well known for his legendary victory against the Dragon. The Dragon. He's also in Fate Grand Order. he's a I think his specialty in FGO is like taunting. I think Italians Gorlami. It's pronounced more like Yemeni, like Yemeni, not Yemeni but Yemeni. Is it like that? I don't know if I said it right. Feel free to correct me. King George, Saint George. They were not. They were soldiers guarding the property of an Italian bank. My partner didn't survive the encounter. I was wounded and alone in the wilderness. I thought of my father, my mother, Brigida. My mother, Brigida. I realized I couldn't remember Wolf's face anymore. I had to come back and take up the responsibilities I had left behind. You're a prodigal son of our age. It's good that you did for everyone's sake. Was coming back difficult? Was it difficult? Yeah, you got it? Okay, I'll try to remember it. Feel free to correct me if I forget. Yemeni. Okay, it was. I felt like I had stepped out of another life into this one. It took me a while to get used to everything, to remember how things used to be. It's all in the past now. Just need to look forward. It's quite a speech you gave at the Commons. It's a good attitude. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, it's quite a speech. He needs support. The townsfolk aren't as committed to opposing the abbot. They have less to gain and more to lose if the abbot chooses to get the duke involved. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Good talking to you, Andreas. Alright, till later. So you see, what's his face again? Casper. So you see Casper. This guy used to be a dick. And now he's good, I guess. Andreas Mahler? Hello, cat. Well, would you look at that? You are back in Tassing. And look at you, you've done well for yourself. And who's this? Cat, please meet Casper, my apprentice. And the best secret agent. Hello. He's got the posture of an artist, that's for sure. Good strong face, though. I do? What brings you back to Tassing, Andreas? Just passing through on the way back to Nuremberg. Have you been? You seem well. I saw Martin earlier. I must say I was surprised to see him. Yeah, how have you been, Cat? How have you been? I feel well. The past few years have been challenging, but I am stronger now for the Lord's trials. France passed a few winters ago, then Wolf, Brigida and I nearly lost the farm and our mines. But Martin returned shortly after, and he's proved to be a changed man, a good man. He saved us from destitution. The Lord's blessings often arrive in a fashion mysterious to us, but they are blessings all the same. I've been wondering where Wolf was. I'm so sorry. My condolences on France past. I'm not gonna say that. I did not like France at all. Yeah, our condolences for Wolf. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. There's nothing to say, is there? He was a good boy. A sweet, good little boy. The stars dimmed when he passed. But that was years ago now. I try not to dwell on it, to be strong for Brigitte, and to find solace in the knowledge that he is with God now. Times may be hard and taxing right now, but God truly does answer our prayers. And Nell, hello! Welcome, welcome. Imagine realizing you forgot your baby brother's face and you're years away, returning home and finding out he died. I think it's not even his brother. I think that was his son, wasn't it? Because Brigitte and Martin are husband and wife, even though like he was like very young and like inexperienced, right? So I think Wolf was his son. Either way, yeah, like pretty tragic. Hello, Hanella. How's the ancient tea? It's good. It's good. We solved. Well, we didn't really solve the murder in the first part. I feel like this is a continuation of it. We had to accuse someone innocent, so I feel like the whole game is gonna be figuring out like who really did it, right? The who done it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wolf was his son. Yeah. We could look it up. I think there's a journal part where we could look it up. I'm glad you and your family are well, Kat, despite everything. Thank you, Andreas. It truly is good to see you again, even in the midst of such terrible times. Till later, Kat. Until then. Yeah, let's look it up. If we look up Wolf, let's go to. Wait, can we not even look up Wolf anymore? Is it like only like? It's only like characters that are alive during this this time period. Oh, we could look at everyone else. So there's Agnes, Anton. I don't really remember Anton that much. Balthazar. Oh wait, do we have a cameo by the Three Kings? Balthazar, and then we have Casper as our apprentice. You think we're gonna see a Melchior? Big Yorg. It's Big Yorg. Brigitte, Clara. Yeah, she's the wife to Martin. Yeah, so Wolf was his son. Which makes it even like sadder. Yeah, Wolf is dead. Wasn't he a baby? Yeah, he was. It was pretty sad to hear about. They didn't say how he passed away, but I assume it's just like we were talking earlier about how like infant mortality was definitely a big thing in like medieval times, and that's what causes this misconception that like that the average age was like 27, like people died before they got to their 30s, where actually like people would like once you got past childhood, you had a pretty good chance of like surviving into like adult and like elderly adulthood. It's just that you have to survive to childhood, which unfortunately some kids didn't. So there was another kid that passed away too. Was Bert, poor guy, the one that liked the ultra violence. So we got Klaus, we got Else. I don't really remember Else. Endris, Eva, Fabian. I don't really remember Fabian either. Is he from the first part? Farmer and a very tall son of of elderly Vate Rauch. I kind of remember Gret. Who else? Guy. I don't like him. Oh, Hannah is short for Johanna. I see. Johannes. Hedwig, Hedy, Johann, Helena, Il Peter, Carl Pfeiffer, Lenhart, Kat, Killian, Lucky. We could have accused this guy. We could have accused this guy and got him executed. Magdalene, sister of the late Berthold. Oh no. Nico, it's your cousin Nico. Otto. Look at Oats. He's just a little potato. Paul Mueller. Peter Gertner. Kind of remember him. Oh, he's the like head of the household, right? For that family we were staying with. I don't remember Joseph. Sepp. That's like such a Filipino nickname. Joseph. Ay, sus Mariosep naman. Joseph. Thomas. Till was pretty cool. He's putats. Ulrich. Ursula. Ursula, I'm kind of excited to speak to Ursula. She was a toddler during the first part. Veronica, and Dr. Werner Stoltz. I remember this guy. He was the one that was like, I'm gonna look at the dead body because I'm a doctor. Okay, so we can't go into their house. Church and Druckers, Town Commons. Oh, let's head back. Let's head on back. Run! Can I not run anymore? Am I too dignified to run? What if I press the shift key? Oh, there we go. I can run. I can run. I'm not too dignified to run. Run! Or do you think there's other people we could talk? No, you know what? Let's have a din din at Vespers. You know, we can chat with folks. We could chat with Clara. Hello, good Andreas. So we're about to sit down to supper. Care to join? I want to walk around a little bit more. I'll be back soon. Talk to Peter. Hey, Peter. Hello, Andreas. Big Jorg. Hello, Andreas. Ursula! She's big now. Hello. Hello, Ursula. Do you remember me? No. Should I? Running is for the youth. The youths. It's me, Andreas. I've been your friend, a friend of your family for ages. I can't say that. I was only there for like a little bit. So as you wouldn't remember me, I'm not the poor artist your parents boarded. Now, you were very young when I was last in Tassing. I boarded in your parents' house. You used to poke me in the foot with a stick to wake me up. I think one of these two, right? Because this is just like, it gives her the information that we need. And then this one might be more annoying, especially if you're a kid and like you don't know the person and it's like, oh, you don't remember? You used to do this and blah, blah, blah. You used to pull my hair and you used to throw up and blah, blah, blah. So this is like cute, but I feel like I feel like she wouldn't be so humored. So maybe just this one. Oh, the artist, Andreas, right? Cough. Oh no! Why is she coughing? No! I think you told me a story once. You drew me a flower too. I still have it. I keep it tucked away in my stocking so I won't lose it. Wait, that's so cute! Wait, that's like really cute. No! She isn't next. What's even more annoying is when your adults confuse you for your brother. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what you mean. Like, I feel like that is literally just like a parent thing because, mind you, I have 3 siblings and then I also have like an additional 3 half siblings, but my mom always like like she confuses our names all the time. Like my brother Ashano and then what were the names I made up for my siblings? I think Biko was one of them. Oh no, you know what? We'll say Binka sis and Binka bro for 2 of my siblings, and then my last brother is Ashano, who occasionally streams. So like she'll be like chatting with us and then we'll like tease her on something and she'll be like, Bika Ashano Bika. And then I found out that Beats' mom does the same. Like she'll also kind of like confuse the names. Let's see, she said no, she won't die, she won't. There was a surprising amount of Werner Andreas on AO3, but by surprising I mean like less than 10, but still. Oh, you didn't mean your parents? Oh, when like people in general. Ah, sorry about that. The thing is, IRL, me and my siblings all look alike too, so. But the thing that usually prevents people from mistaking us for each other is the fact that we're different genders. The people say that me and my little sister look a lot alike. And people say that we sound alike too, but I don't hear it, so. In fact, there was a moment when we were in the Philippines that my sister was talking to her friend, her quote unquote friend, and I think I said something to my sister, and the person on the other line was like, "Who is that? They sounded exactly like you." And then I was like, "I don't sound anything like my sister." And then the other person on the phone was like, "No, you guys sound like really alike." But I don't hear it. I don't hear it. When you have 5 siblings and your mom says all of their names before you, yes, exactly. Beeplebees. 100%. Yes. Like, that's what my mom does all the time. She goes through all 4 of our names before she gets to the right one. Distant family, I guess. I think my younger brother has a more memorable name. Ah, I see, I see. Pog! Mom and Dad sometimes talk about you. They said you went away for more training. What was that like? Well, while I was in Aragon, I learned the new technique to make colors that... No, not about the art, Andreas. About your travels. She's funny. I love Ursula. Alright, alright. I never met so many different people than I have in Aragon. In the Forest of Aragons, I saw a giant. This would be fun. I don't know if she'll like be like, oh, you're patronizing me. So maybe we should just be truthful, right? This will be remembered. Uh-oh. Dang, I wish I could save Scum. The ports are bustling with Saracens and ships full of gold coming back from the New World. Mom said that a dark man from Abyssinia visited once, but I was too little to remember. Oh, it's Sabat! I think Abyssinia is like an old name for, is it Ethiopia? She said he was a Christian and lived in the abbey with the monks. Yes, it's Brother Sabat! Oh, I don't think we're gonna see him because, like, his appearance hasn't changed at all. I don't know if we'll see him. He was just visiting, delivering a gift to the abbot. He told you a story too, up in the shrine to Saint Moritz. Do you remember? I don't think so. He sounds interesting. I wish someone interesting would visit us. Dang, okay, Ursula. Cough. I'm right here, Ursula. I'm right here, Ursula. Get wrecked. Maybe he'll come back someday. You never know who might turn up in Tassing. This one is nice to her imagination, right? This one is like... Well, does this open the door to us being like, I could tell you more cool stories? Maybe he'll come back someday. You never know who'll come up in Tassing. I guess. Andreas, can I ask you something? Of course. Do you know the stories about Perchta and the Wild Hunt? Oh, Perchta is the pagan god, pagan goddess associated with animals and spinning wool. Wild Hunt. Oh, I've heard about the Wild Hunt too. In Germanic folklore, the Wild Hunt is a supernatural cavalcade of spirits and fiends which may cause destruction or portend war and other catastrophe if not adequately appeased. The Wild Hunt is often led by the legendary figures such as Perchta or the Devil. I've mildly heard about it. I'm not like super well versed in it, but I've heard the term the Wild Hunt. A little. I didn't learn about them until I lived here. Why? Are they bad? Cough, cough. Bad how? My grandpa tells me things about Perchta and spirits and charms. I think that old lady Otilia, she talked about them too. Before she, Yes, I know. Grandpa says they're part of the old ways or something. So why do you think they're bad? Well, my dad says I shouldn't listen to any of it. He said it's nonsense and that Father Thomas would be mad. He says he only tolerates it with old people because they're too stuck in their ways. Hello, Nixie Dove. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm kind of having fun voicing Ursula. This is how, when I used to teach like little kids, this is like kind of how they sounded. Miss Binka, when's lunchtime? I'm bored. Miss Binka, I threw up. Miss Binka, can I go to the bathroom? I don't want to get in trouble, but Grandpa says if I don't learn the old ways, they'll just be forgotten. I threw up! Why are you asking me? So are they bad? No, they're not bad. You should learn what you can while you still can. They're not bad, but those stories could get you in trouble. I would say they're not bad. If she's like interested in like other belief systems, I would want to support that, right? They're not bad. Really? Oh. Oh, okay. Told an ordinary travel. Oh, okay. Occultist background. Told the story of the cat in the cradle. Oh, so if I told her about the giant, then this would be like even more support for that. Interesting. Wait, so we can like encourage her to like embrace the old ways. Interesting. It's important for you to carry on the stories and knowledge of your ancestors. Nice. Let's go.
Oh, that makes sense. Thanks, Andreas. Andreas, I threw up.
She's cute. Okay, Veronica. I remember her. Hello, Andreas. Good to see you back in town. Hello, Veronica. How have you been? Oh, you know, pulled every which way. Mom's been a cow about when I'll give her grandchildren. As if I'm not doing enough work already. You're married now? It's good to see you set yourself up for the future. You shouldn't rush something as important as children. Sabat would be proud. I think so. Well, actually, the thing is, Sabat is Christian, so he might be like, no, she should be learning about Christian things. She's not gonna be carrying stories long enough with that cop. No! She needs to survive. No. So, it's a good idea to set yourself up for the future. You shouldn't rush something as important as children. Yeah, you're married now? Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. Big Yorg and I were married 2 springs back. Oh, okay. Congratulations, you make a lovely match. That's about what I expected. Congratulations, you make a lovely match. Thanks. Now Mom's nagging me about when we'll have kids. It's a good idea to set yourself up to the future. Are you 2 having trouble? You shouldn't rush something important. Yeah. Christ, Andreas, not you too. Ugh, I'm sick of everyone telling me how to live my life. I'll have kids when I'm good and ready, thanks. I feel like none of the alternatives would have helped either. Or maybe I guess the last one where it's like you shouldn't rush it. Yeah. She's been ripping the medieval vape while underage. She's just like... Anyway, I should get back to work. We're all preparing for the festival. I'll leave you to it. Until later, Veronica. I always think of Hamilton. I'll leave you to it. Ill Peter. He's ill. Like, as in he's sick nasty. Hello, Ill Peter? Eh? Oh, it's you, the artist from years ago. Yes, Andreas Mahler. I'm surprised you remember me. Everyone seems to think my mind is going, but I'm still sharp as a nail. Andreas makes nails, you know. Good man. Right. Are you staying with my family again? No, I'm staying at the Abbey's. The Abbey? Pah! That wretched Gurnet is probably charging you a king's fortune to stay there. I guess that the Abbey hasn't changed. He hasn't charged me anything. Why do you hate the Abbot so much? I know why people hate the Abbot, because he's a dick. But which one's gonna gain more favor with him? Yeah, why do you hate the Abbot? Everything went to shit after Father Matthias died. That man, God rest his soul, never increased taxes. He might have asked for a tithe in harder winters, but we were happy to help the Abbey then. We could take from the forest as we needed. Brother Florian used to help us in our illnesses. What does Florian look like now? Oh, he still has his cool eye patch. What a thrill. Let us follow in the ways of our forefathers. A true Christian, that old abbot. And then? That doesn't answer my question. Father Gurnet promised he would keep everything between the Abbey and us peasants the same, and we were foolish enough to believe him. At first, he refused to allow Florian to come down anymore. Taxes got higher. He stopped allowing us to pay in goods and livestock. Now he only takes coin, as though we can come by enough of that in a year to pay our rents alone. The bastard doesn't give a damn about us. Not how Father Matthias did. The Abbey had patrons then. I didn't realize how bad the restrictions were. Father Gurnet's been an as longer than I thought. Yeah, this one. You should talk to my son. You should help him stop that bastard abbot. I should go. Alright. Okay, so who we talk to? Peter, Big Yorg. Okay, yeah, let's have Din Din. Hello again, Andreas. We're about to sit down for supper. Care to join? It would be my pleasure. Look at us, a happy family. Me and my homies hate Gurnet. Me too. Truly a blessing to have everyone back together again, if only briefly. Keep an eye on that boy of yours, Andreas. See how he minds how much he takes. Young boys eat too goddamn much. Peter, stop that. Andreas is our guest. Why don't you lead us in grace? Fine. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. We pray again for our beloved Christine, gone now in these many years. Wait, what happened to... Which one was Christine? Which one was Christine? I kind of forgot. Please help me protect my family in these difficult times. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Amen, 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 amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Master Andreas, why are we the only ones with bread? The Gertners can't afford a lot of bread. They're being polite. Quiet, Casper. It's just so funny whenever you could be like, quiet, you. Quiet. They're being polite. Andreas, it's so good to have you at our table again. And with another guest. Is this young man your assistant? Casper, yes, he's my apprentice. Ah, that would explain why I saw him writing in that little journal. I remember you did the same thing when you lived here. Ooh, select a food item. We got the cheese. Got the fresh potage. Let's eat the cheese. The cheese. Do you still draw in your journal, Andreas? I prefer to spend what little free time I have in the books. I've been trying to spend more time on the land. It's hard to be in touch with God's splendor in a city like Nuremberg. Sometimes when the mood strikes, not really. Yeah, let's talk about God's splendor. Shush, boy.
Mom said you know a lot about proper names for birds and trees and things.
Oh no, they're all coughing. Oh no. How nice that you have that time. And we toil all day, and that despicable abbot is starving us all while he sips on his sacramental fucking wine. Lay off him, Dad. He only just got here. Plague time, plague time. Oh no. Actually, would this be? I think... Is this the time period of bubonic plague? I think that was during the 1300s, but let me see. Bubonic plague. When? Wait. Oh, there were multiple waves. So 1300s was like the first big one, the Black Death. And then during the 1500s, I think we are in the 1500s, aren't we? And then again, the late 1800s, and then the last major outbreak was in 1924. And then there was another one in 1994 in India. Wow. Plague. How have the fates been treating you these last few years? Ugh. The Lord is testing us with another hard season, I'm afraid. That's one way to say it's been miserable as shit all around. Maybe you should be resting, Grandpa. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it sitting up at my own goddamn table. The whole family's been ill, Andreas. Peter, his father, and Ursula with, ague? And me, well... Claire lost a child in childbed a year ago now. Oh, is that who Christine is? Oh no. 1924 was the Spanish flu. Could be a lot of things. Tuberculosis is a possibility. Yeah, if they start throwing up blood, right, or coughing up blood, which is really messed up because it impacted healthy young people the worst. Yeah, it's interesting because when the 2020 Panera Bread when that hit, people were making comparisons to the Spanish flu because there were people who were anti-masking during those times as well. And I think that's... What else did I hear about it? I just remember, like, yeah, there was, like, an anti-mask movement back then. Like, we think that it's just, like, a 2020, like, modern thing, but no, there were people back then, too, who were, like, masking for what? There was an outbreak of the plague in the 20s and 80s? Yeah. Well, according to... As per Google. Yeah, no, people were definitely masking in the 20s, but apparently there were also people that were, like, anti-masking in the 20s, which is crazy. Okay, so Claire lost a child in childbed a year ago now. I'm not gonna ask that. Just, like, because then that's gonna lead into, like, oh, well, they're in purgatory. Like, according to Google, malaria or some other illness involves a fever and shivering. Good to know a-holes will always be a-holes no matter what the times. There are cases of bubonic plague in America. Oh yeah, bubonic plague is still definitely a thing. It's just that it's not like to the same effect as like in the 1300s and 1500s during medieval times, because like back then it would have been like a lot of like folk medicine that would have been like the solution, and like they're like now we have the knowledge of like what causes bubonic plague, so it's definitely still a thing. I do remember like there was like a house episode about it. Okay, so tragedy, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, Andreas. It was some time ago, but well, some things still linger. There'll always be humans who refuse to do something just because the authority told them to do so. Father wants us all to mass to prevent the plague. Pah! Conspiracy by the king. Exactly, MixItUp. Exactly. Thank God we wash our hands now and stuff. Yeah, and in like ancient times as well, and then depending on the culture too, like indigenous folks would also like wash very very carefully, very often. But yeah, it's like certain situations like in like medieval Europe, right? Where like sometimes they wouldn't like wash as much, and even during medieval times there was like a good amount of cleanliness. I don't know, it's like kind of complex because like any time period or any culture where you assume they wouldn't wash as much, they probably did, but just like maybe not to the effect of like, well, we have like hand sanitizer that we could just like put on our fingies, but back then you would have to like scrub real hard. From what I understand, there's still 10 to sometimes 100 or so documented cases of the plague each year. Yeah, exactly. That's what I heard too. That it's definitely still a thing. It was monstrous. St. Augustine. Don't think about it. St. Augustine says that nothing done by the will of God could be contrary to nature, ill Peter. I want to click on the cloud this time. Last time I tried to click on the cloud and it thought it said remain silent. So let's click on the cloud. Don't think about it, just keep the conversation going. You're already thinking about it. Please leave me alone just for a while. Alright, just for a while. Remain silent. It seems the Lord rarely looks in on tassing any longer. That's why it's time for us to take matters into our own hands. We're eating, not at the table. He's right, do you think? Please, can we not talk about this now? Let's eat our soup. let's drink our soup. Jorg here was married while you were away, Andreas. Yes, I've heard. You and Veronica make a very good match, Jorg. Thanks. Jorg has been good to me. There aren't many other options in tassing anyway. It's been a couple springs, but I'm still not used to being married. Any children yet? There's been oh, we shouldn't ask. I know that's gonna piss off Veronica. Congratulations, Jorg. I'm happy for you. Thanks, Andreas. It's been our one blessing in a dark season. With children soon to come, I hope. Haha. What? I don't get it. Do you? Oh, forget it, Ursula. What have you been up to, Andreas? Oh, okay, another cloud. Okay, so foreign patrons are fussy. I spent a fortune trying to keep my inks wet and canvases dry while traveling. Nuremberg is miserable. I'm painting a commission, but the patrons are paying to be added, so it's taking ages. Well, I've been so busy with Casper's apprenticeship, I never have any time to myself. What should I say? My life seems so far from theirs now. Don't leave them waiting? There used to be people that were like helping. You know what I realized? I don't think this is Beatrice, is it? I can't tell who this is. Think of something that has to be something. Don't leave them waiting. I can't think of anything. Nothing but my miserable little problems. They'll think you're rude if you don't say something. Foreign patrons are fussy. Nuremberg is miserable. I'm trying to keep my inks wet and canvases dry while traveling. I feel like this one might be the most relatable of like my life is miserable like, to them. Sure, let's go with that. Oh, pa. I'm not interested in tales of your charmed city life. Ursula, maybe you should excuse yourself and rest. You're sick. But Mom, I'm still hungry. Here, Ursula, you can have mine. It's not fair that nobody else gets any bread besides Master Andreas and me. Stop. Ursula, give it back to him. I'm not gonna have people in this town saying we can't feed our goddamn guests. Besides, we all have work to get back to, don't we? Good. Oh, but Ursula's hungry. Time to get back to it, Andreas. We'll see you and your boy later. My apologies, Peter. We don't mean to overstay our welcome. I was just thinking we ought to anyway. It's alright, Andreas. He's just in a bad mood. It was lovely to see you again. Yes, thank you for coming, Andreas. Will you be staying for St. John's Eve? I think so. Good. Hopefully we'll see you later. Until then. Okay, I guess it's time for Eeps. I do want to play a little bit more. We're coming onto the 3-hour mark. So maybe we will go to Betty Bye. Yeah, Casper's a good boy. He is. We'll go to Betty Bye in-game, and then maybe we'll play a little bit more of the next day, and then I think we'll call it there. Because I also am feeling my throat because I didn't warm up my voice. But I'm just so enthralled by this game. I just really like all the choices you can make. The possibilities when it comes to, like, role-playing as your character, you know? So I'm all for it. You're gonna bounce. Have a good stream. Thank you for stopping by, Gojikins, and thank you for figuring out the physics of the star getting game. Same. You're gonna go to bed. Yeah, no problem, Matthew. Thank you as well. Always for doing what you do. Let's see. Who can we? Oh, the sin of Saul. The sin of Saul. The mass dance. The first monarch of Israel, according to the Old Testament, Saul was divinely rejected from kingship after disobeying the prophet Samuel's instructions. So the sin of Saul? So it's Amelie. I remember she lives in the church because she has, like, quote unquote visions. Master, did you hear that? It sounded like someone crying out. I think it's Sister Amelie. She's a mystic. She may be having one of her visions. Sister Amelie, are you alright? The Philistines, this is the hand of God. Compline. Monastic hour corresponding to 8 p.m., one of the little hours of prayer. The monks and nuns retire to their dormitories. Ah, okay. Sister, is something happening at Compline? Like, I think right now is Compline, isn't it? Or Compline? Yeah, it's Compline right now. No! Sister Amelie? Oh, she's fine now. She's fine. You're the artist, Andreas. You remember me? Are you alright? You alright? I'm tired. Was I talking? You're having a vision. You mentioned the sin of Saul, the Philistines, and Compline? Oh, I wish Father Thomas were here. Would you like Casper to go get him? If he could, yes. His house is just around the corner. Casper, run and get Father Thomas. Yes, Master Andreas. Your son? My apprentice. But I think of him like a son. My wife and I. Ooh, that's kind of tantalizing. What do you guys think happened? Yeah, we'll say I think of him like a son. He seems eager to please you. That's his job as an apprentice. He's quite enthusiastic. I feel his devotion is misplaced in me. Yeah. He sees you as a father, and he wants to honor you as any Christian child should. But as Paul told the Ephesians, father must not provoke anger in their children through ill treatment. Wait, I thought... like, isn't this the character, Paul? Are they not referring to the character in the Bible? The Bible? I have little advice for mothers and fathers that does not come from scripture. Oh, we get to see inside her house. My world is one of spirit, decoupled from the march of life and death. Dang, this is her whole room. Like, I feel like she probably goes in the chamber pot and, like, reads, and I don't know if that's, like, her bed or something. I see and hear your world turning from this little window, but they are mercifully small glimpses. Mercifully small? This cell allows me to contemplate mysteries without the noise of the outside world polluting my thoughts. Your world is the world of normal lives and normal thoughts. It can be so difficult to hear the divine, much less make sense of it. I have no will to be part of that world. Oh, there's an ad break coming up soon. Let's see if we can finish this dialogue. I strive to have no will at all, but to subordinate myself to the will of God. When my will is his will, he graces me with visions, confusing though they may be. To join your will to be intimate with Jesus as though he were your wedded husband, it must be frustrating. Surely it would be interpreted with scripture. Sorry to have disturbed you. Let's take our chances. I don't know if this is gonna freak her out, but let's take our chance. Oh god, she did not like that. Let's go to detention, shall we? I'll see you guys after the ad break. I'm gonna eat some of my din din, my rice and tofu and cucumber. We back. Welcome back. Welcome back from the ad break. Hello. Wait, who came in? Twisty. Twisty's kidnapped. Hello. Elmer Leaf Evantage. Hello. Welcome, welcome. You came in at just the right time. We're getting toasty. Please, for 2 seconds, comes back. What happened? I just needed a place to put you guys while I ate some din din. And now you guys are back from the ad break. So, you know what? I think I changed my mind. We're gonna see what happens at the end of this day, and I think we'll call it from there. Let's go ahead and go back to the class. Oh yeah, we freaked out Amelie by telling her. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna screenshot this, and I'm gonna screenshot, Andreas's face too. I'm gonna post it in the Discord just because their faces look so funny. Or put, Pentiment spoilers, but best reaction. There we go. Posted in general. The faces, they're like right in front of my crab rangoons. Okay. That is a bold thing to say, Master Mahler. Where did you hear that? I read it in a book written by an English mystic. Why do you assume I heard it? I have thoughts of my own. No, I will be truthful to her. I had someone make a translation for me. I'm glad you have an interest in spiritual matters. But these are not words to speak lightly, nor ideas to speak lightly of. The revelations we experience can be terrifying to us and to those who witness us experiencing them. They are not dreams, but waking visions of the greatest divine forces. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I am not offended. But it is difficult for us to communicate these experiences through the written word. Sister, is that a hole in the ground? Your grave? Yes, I dug it before Father Thomas read me my funeral rites, before I was enclosed here. I dig it a little more in it each day. Oh, so this isn't recent. She's been digging this. Most people find it shocking, but this is my devotion, my vocation. Once someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully. What if the calling's wrong? I don't think it's that simple. Of course, how could we do so otherwise? Was a calling to a cloistered life not enough? What if the calling is wrong? This is the only one that doesn't like go against what she said, right? So once someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully. Yeah, what if I don't think it's that simple? I find that God's calling is simple and singular. It is the rest of the world that is complicated. Is your calling in question, Andreas? Is your life? Both, I think. I've lost my love. My love for art, love for family, love for anything. The last 7 years have been hard. It was all too much for me. Don't lose hope, Andreas. The human heart is no small thing. It can hold so much. Augustine? Saint Augustine of Hippo was an early Christian philosopher, theologian, and bishop of Hippo Regius. He is recognized as the doctor of the church and is most known for his works The City of God and his autobiographic Confessions, as well as his development of the doctrine of original sin. Ah, interesting. I think I've seen art of St. Augustine. It's like one of the examples I use when I teach students about like the usual like what is it? Medieval art style, right? Where there's not a lot of emphasis on like being anatomically correct. It's more about like the iconography and like the metaphors and all of that good stuff. Andreas, thank you for sending Casper. It seemed prudent. She asked for you. You alright, Sister Amelie? Yes, Father. I may have had another vision. Andreas said I spoke of the sin of Saul, Philistines, and the Compline. What do you think it means, Father? Andreas, Casper, could you excuse us? We appreciate your help, but I must tend her now in the church. Of course, Father. Good evening. God bless you both. Master Andreas, I'm confused. What did that all mean? I'm not sure, but the last time I heard Sister Amelie have a vision, it was right before the Baron was murdered. What? Do you think could Sister Amelie be receiving warnings? Ooh, We got some options. That's too simple an explanation. There are layers and layers to divine messages. It's possible John received his revelation on the apocalypse on Patmos. It was the vision of Judgment Day. There's a Hieronymus Bosch painting of this. Like, it's literally called John on Patmos, and it's like John the Baptist, and he's like just resting with his like hand on his chin, but he has like a weird flower growing. It's kind of like the flower from the anime Flowers of Evil. It's kind of freaky. Let's go with the occultist take. No revelation with real power or prophecy could be understood plainly. The meaning must be hidden or implied. Sounds complicated. Come, Casper, let's retire for the evening. All right, let's go on over to the meadow. Let's see if we like witness any stuff. Cat, pet Schlau. Schlau, my buddy. Get the pets. You get the pets. Aww. Actually, that reminds me. Schnackery. Aww. Come here. He was sleeping, and then as soon as I looked up at him, he was like sitting up. He's so cute, Schnackery. Aww. Cute. Wait, can we go in the forest? Can we meet Smokey? Smokey! Wait, where's Vyacheslav? Oh, hello, Master Mahler. You're looking well. Thank you, Smokey. How are you? I'm well enough, I guess. Vyacheslav went his way a few years ago. Oh, we don't get to see Vyacheslav anymore. Which I suppose was bound to happen. I miss the company sometimes, but now there's no one to keep me from my gossip. Oh yeah, that's right! He was like... He loved the hot goss. We gotta be friends with this guy, too. No one to tell it to, either. Maybe you should take it to confession? No, you could give me the hot gossip. I know, no Vyacheslav. The things I could tell you since you left Tassing. We'd be here till kingdom come. Oh? Do share. I did see another Imperial Reichspost courier ride from the Abbey a few days ago. Private mail service run by the Turn und Taxis family and approved by the Holy Roman Empire. Brother guy dropped the bag once. It looked heavy. The Abbey must be doing better than the Abbot is letting on. Does that happen often? Once or twice a month. Odd with what the Abbot has been saying about the Abbey struggling. Doesn't help that the Abbot has tightened restrictions so close to St. John's Eve, too. The townsfolk get up to all sorts of mischief, then. I'm sure Father Gurnet won't like that. What sort of mischief? I'll wager Johann and Kat will find some corner to play in. Wait. I forgot. She was married to France, and he died. And Johann is, I think, the brother? Ooh, scandalous. Like, they're not brother and sister, but I think Johann is the brother of Franz, right? I'm gonna have to, like, look this up. I need to look up all the family trees. It's practically tradition at this point. Veronica and Brigitte might go out for a midnight dip by the waterfall, too. Okay. Could they be... Could they be roommates? They've been swimming out there for years. Now everyone's getting clever, trying to stay out from the Abbot's eye. Rightly so, he's an ass. I didn't see you in the town commons during Otto's speech. Aren't you standing with the peasants? Well, their cause doesn't really affect me, does it? I'm as worried as anyone about soldiers rushing through here, but the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset, but I've been doing fine out here with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. You can still support them. I see. Ah, well, enough of that. Thanks for stopping by, Master Mahler. Till later, Smokey. Until then. No! Casper, I was gonna show you Vyacheslav. He was so cool. Ooh, what's this? Schnackery. With Father Gurnet's new restrictions, the townsfolk can't even gather sticks without a fee. That sucks. Can you guys hear Schnackery? He's meowing. Saint Satya. Schnackery, come here. Oh, big snack. He loves the pets. He loves the screechy scratches. Psst, 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 psst. It worked, Tetrodoxic. You got him. Let's see, what's over by the waterfall? The waterfall must flow down the snowmelt in the mountains above the abbey. Is there anything here? Old salt mine? Okay, I'm not really seeing much here. Oh, wait, what's this? 2 innocents. Oh. 2 innocents? Interesting. Oh, wait. Look, there's an owl. It's so cute. Two innocents. Could it be the 2 innocent people that died? So, like... Well, Lorenz wasn't really innocent. The one that got murdered in the first part, right? But Ottilia was. So... I wonder if it's like keeping track of how many innocent people died. But then there's also the 2 kids. There's like Bert and there's Wolf, right? Actually, can we explore the church? I want to explore as much as we can, and then we'll retire at the guest house, and then we'll call it from there. Can we go up into the church? Ah, it's locked. This is locked. This is locked. Okay. I guess not. What about here? Oh no, that's locked. Okie dokie. Let's retire to the hoose. Anything here? Nothing? Okay. Alright, not much else to do. Maybe we'll get a dream sequence though. It's getting late, I should get some rest. Go to sleep. I like the little nightcap. Isn't that cute? Are we gonna get a dream? No dream? No dream sequence? Man, this sucks. This sucks. Meet Illuminata at the library. Okay, I think that is where we are going to call it today. So let's go ahead and save. Let's see, quit or main menu. Yeah, so we saved just recently. Cool. Leave game. Where are we? We're at part 4, the revolution. Guest house bedroom. So we're in the year 1525, the year of our Lord. Okie dokie, so let's go ahead and do our usual end of stream mosh pit. Let me get some music for us. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming again. I'm gonna be streaming a demo. It's a demo of a game called Goodlands, and it's oh, wait a minute. We have 2 choices. I'll show you guys the 2 choices. We can either do Bad Apple or this one. This one. I'm leaning towards Bad Apple, even though it's not bardcore. It's Bad Apple. Come on. Come on. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna be playing a game called Goodlands. It's about a dinosaur that is into paleontology. So we're gonna be dinos digging up dinos. So I'm pretty excited. It's also low poly style. I do like that style a lot. So yeah, so I'll see you guys at 6:30 p.m. PST tomorrow. Same time, same place. So with that, let's go ahead and mosh. Once you hear the Bad Apple, you start spamming those emotes, and then we're gonna make you fight. Yeah, and thank you guys. Hey! Open up the pit. Okay, let's do it. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, you guys can hear it, right? Mosh pit. You did it, beeplebees. You won. It's not rigged. Dun, 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 dun. This is the last. Wait, what do you mean last one? Last mosh pit? Cause no, it ain't. We still have. How much time do we have? We still have another, maybe like couple rounds. Give me a second. Mosh pit. Beeplebees won again. Maybe it is rigged, but not for me. I know who we're raiding into. We're gonna raid into Yuki ENVT. And I think we have enough time for one more round. Let's do it. Mosh pit. One more round of moshin'. I win again. Binka rigged it to cover her crimes. No, it's not rigged. It's the last round. Who's gonna win this time? Oh my gosh, Kale, I love your emotes. The little little Kale. Wait, did you really win a third time? No way. Guys, I think it's rigged. But not for me. You won 3 times in a row. You won 3 times in a row. Insanity. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Alright, guys. Say congrats to Beeplebees. We're gonna go ahead and raid into Yuki ENVT, fellow Babinko, fellow Randonite. They're awesome. Good evening, church. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some paleontology, for some Good Lands demo. And then after that, we're gonna probably yap. Hella rigged because trying to frame me. No, I'm not. Alright, let's raid. Alright, thank you, everyone. As always, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye!